right. Hey folks, welcome back. I'm alexkrez from Blue Gaming. And I'm here for yet another lunch game stream, playing my Han2 Blue again, my comfort zone, my old reliable, my favorite deck. If you're here yesterday, you saw me play some Tarkin Town. You know, it would have been great to play it today because it's Tarkin Town Tuesday, but it's Han2 Blue Lunch Day every day in my book. So yeah, I'm excited to play some games and see how it goes. Hey Fetchin, thanks for tuning in, as always. Let's go ahead and pull up the deck list. So I mentioned yesterday's PQ did not go well. 2-2 drop, or basically a 1-2 drop, really, out at 1 and 2. But I won't hammer home with the bad luck. I'm over it. Like it was honestly to the point. It's almost like just a funny story at this point. Like I had a great time with the stream and running that and cheering on my teammates and Micah, who went to the finals and lost to Yoda Killer. So yeah, I'm really excited. What up, Moy or Derek? Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, we're just literally trying. Well, I tried Let's Call It War off stream yesterday morning against Cad on my teammate Carlos playing it, and did not go well, folks. Did not go well. Even with Let's Call It War as a 3-up in the sideboard. I don't know. I'm still gonna test it out some more, but what I want to test today is primarily this direct hit. Which, if you aren't familiar, is basically a Fell the Dragon for 4, but it hits any space unit. Non-leader, that is. Non-leader. So I think against Cad, you can bring this in for the AT Hauler, which is a problematic card in that matchup, in every matchup. Bring it in for Ruthless Raiders. Obviously for Devastators, you know, save your Fells then. And also, I guess, against my losses against Vader ECL, I lost to an item-piloted TIE Fighter and another ship that got emergency powers on it. So, like, I think it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense if you think about it. Like, the deck that doesn't run any space should probably run the premium space removal, single target removal, right? So, I do like that. I probably help the Piet matchup a little bit too, just extra copies of Fell for that matchup. So yeah, without further ado though, let's get into it. But how's everyone's day going so far? Hope everyone having a good day. I was about to click the wrong thing. We go ahead and check here. We're gonna do our best of threes as usual. And away we go. Let's see what we get here. I have this knack to like queuing people that I know like every stream on accident. Not on accident, but like, you know, without planning it. So let's see here. But yeah. Yo, what's up, Francis? Thanks for hanging out. All right, Talzin Red here. Also, let me know how the quality is. It looks like it's good on my end. I'm doing my hand waving thing here just to see the quality. Does this have any lag? Yesterday we had a bunch of issues. I restarted this morning, but preemptively. So, but I could close my Discord if I need to. But we had Talzin Red, which is not a great matchup. You know, from set 5, it got a lot better for us after the force throw ban, because I think Talzin relied on force throw more than we did, especially on a flip turn. So I haven't played a ton yet this set. It's supposed to be a good matchup, just get some reps. Waiting on them to choose initiative, so I don't know if they're AFK or just deep in thought about whether they want to take initiative or not, but we'll see. And there we go. We get an okay hand here. We got ideal turn 1 in Ogdo, but not a good turn 2 and not our ideal turn 3. I think we're actually going to mulligan this because like Secret of Sage just beats Ogdo, and then don't have to slam a Kiadi as a 4-2. So I'm gonna mulligan this. Much better hand here. We got to get rid of the Cassian, get him down there. I still like the 3 Cassian and 3 Marin. I'm never gonna go down from 3 Marin. Honestly, that is the MVP card. I think I don't need to Fell this early. I don't think I really need to Fell for in this matchup is like the Sun. I have the Entrenched for like the flip turn, throw on Han or something, make him a decent unit. So we'll do this. And yeah, Grogu's start should go pretty good. They don't have, I don't think they have anything in the deck that's 4 attack, right? Or more on the first turn. So we'll see what they get here. But I got the great curve. I had the Grogu into Itinerant Warrior into Kiadi. Great start to the draws today. Much better than my draws on Sunday. But no, this is good practice for sure. Yeah, anyone else here going to Mesa on this weekend in Arizona? I'll be there. I'm flying in Friday afternoon. Yeah, I'm really excited. Cannot wait. And we can throw another Cassian down. There's some argument to me that like 3 Cassian is a little excessive, but like, I don't know. I don't mind it. Like, he's still a 3-3 or a 3-5, and he's got probably my favorite card in the whole game. Well, he's top 3. I think top 3 cards is like Luke Skywalker, Itinerant Warrior, and Cassian. Honestly, because Cassian, I love that you can play him with 3 different costs in this deck, and even as a 5 resource play, it's like sometimes on a flip turn, it's nice to have that backup if they happen to like one-shot Han unexpectedly or something. So we can go ahead and move attack into Grogu, which makes sense. I gotta think about my sequencing here. I don't know. I would entrench Grogu, but they have power. Morning, Laura. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I don't really want to run. Well, I guess I can't really entrench because of the power, but I'm trying to think if I want to heal first or play the itinerant first. I guess I'll play the itinerant first. So I can, depending on what they play. Actually, itinerant cheated out isn't always the greatest because of what's it called? A Talzin Assassin can just go right through the shield, right? So I want to see here what they play. I guess they could play the what's it called? If they play the Inquisitor, Grand Inquisitor, then like healing Grogu wouldn't really make sense because he dies to either Inquisitor or Karis. So we'll see, but don't know if this person is just like a very methodical player. It could be on mobile. That's the one thing. Like, I almost wish we had like a bunch of different queues, like a mobile only queue, a meta or non-meta queue, best of 3, best of 1. Practically speaking, it's not feasible. General Grievous there is real interesting. So now if I heal the Grogu, he just dies to Grievous. So I think I might just claim and kill the Grievous with let's see here. It's a little bit tough. Yes, it is a Bobby Portis shirt. It's Bobby. Even if he hasn't had his best season, he's still one of my favorite players. I'm gonna go ahead and claim, I think. And yeah, I think I want to claim there to get the Force. Ooh, double. I don't know if we even need the entrenched at this point now. Double Anakin. So if we get Force Lightning, that just sets us up for the entire game. She's going to kill my Grogu now, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I guess either way, we couldn't really save him. So I know there's no reason to kill the Namek or the, not Karis. See, dang it, not Namek. Karis. This is the real Karis. This way, Talzin Assassin stuff feels kind of bad, but at least I killed one thing, and like Dooku's not as bad now. But yeah, I think you gotta kill the Grogu here. Again, I just had no way to kill him off fully without initiative, since I had initiative first. We're gonna go ahead, draw a bunch of cards. And now the bright side about Grogu dying is that now Anakin's on the line for next turn. So there is that upside. So here, I think I'd rather see a Talzin Assassin because it uses up the Force, where this is going to just use up a shield to kill a thing. But that's totally fine. We get the initiative back here. We got a bunch of cards. Probably don't need the Itinerant Warrior. We have either the Cassian or the Tirant or the Anakin this turn. I've hammered it home a lot, but you really want flexible lines in this deck. And I think Itinerant Warrior is good, but I think I'll keep the Anakin. Or play the Anakin instruction. I'm probably gonna trade into the Tyrannus, get the Force. If he still swings, I'll just kill the Karis with Anakin, so the ability doesn't do much. We'll see. I mean, the scariest things that they can do in a flip turn is the Fallen Lightsaber on the leader. Makes it tricky by either Luke follow up next turn, or I can throw it on a Chirrut, or so I've got options. I think here, this deck is kind of on autopilot right now, doing Han2 Blue things. Getting the early Force. Getting the early draw with the Kiadi, and not getting too behind on board. So they just go ahead for that. Now it's a little bit tough because now I want to play the Anakin. Then they can shrink down Anakin to a 3/3 with Karis, and then Talzin cleans it up pretty nicely. I might just go ahead. If I flip, I guess I walk into a power. But that'd be the entire turn, and they're going to play either Chirrut or Cassian. So I might just do that. If they power me, I think I'm okay with that. Even though I have like all these Anakins I want to play, I think I'm okay with that. Again, I have no damage on base. And they haven't had power yet. So like, if they had a power earlier, they probably would have played it. So, well, maybe. I don't know for sure. But yeah, this is a great hand. Great hand for sure. Like, I guess now I wish I kind of had it entrenched over like a second Anakin, to be honest, to have some flexibility here, but because I guess they do run Ruthless Raider usually, or they might run Ruthless Raider. So he has the Fallen Saber. I might go ahead and if I Chirrut it, If I attack into Karis with Han, I might just probably slam an Anakin here, and then kill. Probably just get the kill over shrinking down the leader, but we'll see. I guess they shrink. What is he gonna shrink down? She would like basically clear our board almost entirely, but we're gonna have no damage on base still. We got Luke's in hand. We got another Anakin. So go ahead and give it to Han, which makes sense. He's gonna go ahead and let Anakin live, which I think unless he has, I don't know what he could have for 2 to like finish off Anakin, but not sure I love this. Okay, it just has that. Ooh, great draw. We can't kill it though. It needs 8 resources to kill, but we can. But it's still good to have. So now we probably can get rid of the cheer. So we're for sure gonna just attack in and Luke it. I think is the move. And they have another one. Then another Fallen Saber. Then we're kind of cooked, but I think that's gonna be the move here. Maybe I want to keep the Chirrut over. No, I want both the 9 drops. I think again with no damage on base, we can afford to take a hit of 6. So let's see here. Let's see. But the first ending could be really nice to kick out if they do go for Ruthless Raider. Say we slam the Luke and then they go for Ruthless Raider. So we're kind of telegraphing our Luke here, but I'm just gonna tell. Sometimes you just telegraph it and it's fine. You don't always have to be like holding your, yeah, this hand is awesome. Cannot complain. Obviously, you can still lose this game. You only can play 1 or 2 cards a turn. So that's the thing about drawing some of the cards. Like against like a Dedra Colossus, sometimes it's like you can have 12 cards in your hand, but like you only can play 1 or 2 or 3 a turn, so you can try to race them down. But that's the thing about. That's maybe why to run across negotiations here. So it creates a big. Oh wow, they're just gonna walk into the Luke. I don't know if I agree with that. I think it's a little greedy here. You're probably just taking the swing with the Talzin. That was very telegraphed, in my opinion. But who knows? Maybe they had to force me to have it. They could just be baiting it out with a power like they just did. So, but I'm still fine with that. I got their leader off the board and they have nothing else. So now, now we get to just play the Anakin. It's not double proc. We still just play the Anakin to kill the 2/2, and then we got bows or crates next turn depending on what they play. Those integrations there is fine. It's most of their turn to do that. And now we get to slam the crate for sure. And yeah, you can do bow, but like crate here, at least if it gets felled, we get to kill the Karis. So Force Lightning is a bit unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and put the damage on the Karis so I can slam the bow next turn. And then there we go. I was waiting for that another 2/2, another 2/2. So that's a great drop for us. We don't need the pose here now. We got the card drop. We got the Fells for the Sun. We're just gonna go ahead and do the XP. Get another 10/10 on the board and clear their board. Now, where's Micah? He was saying he's like getting low on bow now. He's like, oh, bow's not that great, or not that he's not great, but just saying like he doesn't think you need more than like 1 in the deck or whatnot. But I think bow is just so good. Like I lost the mirror match because they had a bow and I only had crate. So another Force Lightning. It's not gonna kill, but I guess it's setting up. Oh man, what a draw! I think we still just play. We don't need the second Force Lightning. I think we just play the mace to kill the Talzin Assassin, deny the Force, as opposed to slamming the crate. But we're pretty much in control here. What can he do for 6 versus 7? I'll give it to the bow. If he has a foul or something, then it feels a little bit bad, but it's just 1 XP. I'm not gonna stress about it too much, honestly. This way I get to swing for 11 instead of 10. Again, we saw the hand, like, it's where this deck really shines. I'm controlling the board early on, keep stemming the tide, and then throwing down 9 drops on 8 and 9. There's those other integrations. If I had an entrench, I could entrench. Oh, he's even have the Force. So, can't ambush Tyrannus, can't use the Talzin ability. On hindsight, I should have cheated out the mace, be able to smoke Cassian this turn. But we're going to head and just pass, I guess. No reason to slam the Kiadi, in my opinion. We're way winning this one. So, again, don't need the third Force Lightning with the Fellow in hand and now an entrenched. So, Yeah, this is going well. We have lethal on board, exactly. If they don't have, yep, they just have the Owen. That's not going to do it. So we're going to swing for another 11 to base. And that's going to be game one, I think, here, folks. Let's find out. Let's find out. Don't know what they could possibly have at this point. But, yeah, just brutal draws for me. You know, that, again, I said that one hand, the first hand with the Ogdo was like, could have almost kept it, but like, this hand got the mulligan was so much better. So, yep, that's going to be a game. GG. Always remember your opponent's base health, because I've had games where I forget they're doing on force or they're on 30 or whatever. Now against Talzin here, don't need the ramp. I don't think we need the third crate or even a third fell. I definitely want the constables and maybe the Nemix, because he trades well into a Seeker to Sage, possibly. But I don't know what we're going to take out here. I don't like Poes that much. I'll just cut at least one Poe. Maybe even two Poes. Because he's just like, you can't cheat him out. He's like so bad into a Tyrannus. It feels so bad to play your Poe and then just Tyrannus ambushes in. I'm going to take out two Poes. Then decide, I really want these Nemix here. I kind of want the Owens for part of the dark side and for some healing. I can take out one Cassian. And then maybe that's it. Maybe I don't need two. Maybe I don't need two Nemix. That's also probably actually, yeah, I'm gonna just do one Nemix. I'm taking out two red cards, the pose. I don't know if I want to put the Nemix in, both of them in. I'll just try the one. Could just put none in for the Cassians, but yeah, it's kind of weird actually. If I'm gonna do that, why don't I just main deck one if I'm gonna do that? So maybe I don't need Nemix, but I'll just try it out. Well, we'll see. We're now 1-0 for the day. Let's type that in. Oh, it's disappeared. There it is. I got the Nemec. The one Nemec we put in. That's funny. Laura, I just control the board and then looped down the leader and then slammed crate into bow. So it's a pretty typical game plan. I think here we can keep. Don't need to bow this early, and then I think actually I could do the Nemec. I have the Kiadi in hand, but I almost don't even want to keep the Nemec. I want to play either Grogu or Ogdo probably. Actually, I'll get rid of the Ogdo. I think I actually want Nemec over Ogdo here, because if it is Sage, then I might want. Yeah, I don't like Ogdo as much. I think Nemec is better here in this particular scenario. And I got the Force of Lightning, so I might just run Grogu, but without initiative. Grogu, like we saw last time, Grogu did okay. He did okay for us, but full health Grogu might even just be better because he's so much harder to kill for Talzin outside of a. And Nemec is so good. Oh, you know what? I think the argument for Nemec is the power of the dark side. He's just so good in the power of the dark side as an early play. So that's probably a case of put Nemec in. Honestly, maybe I put a Nemec main over my third Cassian. Actually, as much as my brain loves all three ofs, that might just be the better move here. This is where here I don't actually want the Nemec, where Ogdo would have been better. I'm gonna go for the Grogu, but because Nemec just doesn't feel as great because it just dies to the 2/4. We'll play the Grogu, and then we got the Marin. We can put down a Cassian. Yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Like the one Nemec over one Cassian, it would free up one sideboard slot, which is very, very precious these days. I know DZ, I don't know if he's in the chat, but he top 8'd our PQ on Sunday with Nemec's main. It's hard to say. I think here I probably just can move the damage instead of doing this hesitating. I have the Marin now. Oh, that's actually great for us. Actually, I should play the Marin first because of okay, I was gonna say because of is that win defeated? That is a win defeated. Oh, okay. I was about to say because of winning initiative, it was guaranteed we can toss this Force Lightning. So, and I don't know if I even need the Nemec, but I probably don't need the Yaddle either, to be honest. Both my items getting discarded. But I'm gonna go ahead and swing in. Is there anything I need to worry about? Is there any reason to kill Krennic? I guess so, because I don't know what 5 costs. He needs to die eventually, and we're not denying the Force no matter who we attack into. So we're gonna discard the Force Lightning, kill that, and then hopefully Grogu lives if he doesn't have power, so I can kill off the 2/4. Might just go for the draw first here, and then maybe I should have done the heal in hindsight first. Actually, too late now, but yeah, because of the ambush. I wasn't thinking about the ambush. I was thinking about I need their 4-drop plays. So that was a mistake for sure. Because I'm gonna come on Marin here. Now Marin just, I don't have anything to turn on double Anakin proc. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and just claim. I think I just claim, or I get the Force. I think I can get the Force. I think that's fine. I gotta claim. Actually, you know what? I should claim. I should claim. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Never mind. They already took an action. So then we get to claim. Alright, that's just fine. They should probably claim, but ooh, we got another Force Lightning. Now we don't really think we need the dynamic. We have either Anakin or Mace this turn. So actually, yeah, I almost want to trade the Cad into the Tyrannus. Normally I want to kill the 2/2 instead, but that way I can turn on the double Anakin proc. Mace Windu, and Mace is right there for space interaction is the biggest use. If you're asking about Mace Windu, because it's like, you know, can suffer without, if you like, I lost to a space race in Gar ECL because I didn't draw my entrenchment or my fells and didn't have Mace. And well, Mace didn't really help me there in that particular case, but just the deck only has a small set of cards that interact with space. So that's really the main reason why I love him. And there are times where you want the guaranteed 4 damage over the temporary -3 from Anakin, or obviously -6. But so I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this trade. You know, this way now I can threaten to, like, if on Talzin flip, just shrink it down to a -6, and so here he just does that. I might actually just slam. I'm just gonna slam the Anakin and kill the two units now. Actually, I think, because then I don't want to have to delay, and then not be able to heal with Grogu. So I think I just go ahead and clear the board, and that seems pretty good to me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move the damage over to Talzin for sure. So let's go ahead and do that. And maybe it has the Fallen Saber. So we're gonna go ahead and sack in Talzin, I think. Or sack into Talzin. I think that's fine trading both my units, actually. And then that way, if he just kills Grogu and not Anakin, which he probably will, I always could Force Lightning. Yeah, I always can Force Lightning or Luke it next turn. By the way, I just, again, quick tip. You often don't care about a Han just dying right away, because that means you can't die, because you want to, you know, that way I'm guaranteed to play the Luke next turn. There's nothing they can do to stop my Luke. Okay, I shouldn't say nothing. They can, like, well, I guess technically they can. Oh my gosh, let me show you another Anakin. This is where double proc goes crazy. So now instead of, I could Force Lightning, but instead of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and trade in. And now I can either play Luke or Anakin. I might just play the Luke, because yeah, I'll play the Luke. I could delay, but I'm not going to worry about passing. It's not the most value for -6 to kill a 2/2, but I'm just putting the pressure on. This is where we kind of start turning the corner a little bit, being a little bit less reactive and now being more proactive, and just taking this is where I'm guaranteed to get initiative pretty much. There's the Anakin. Not going to be enough. It's just a single proc. So this is where, ooh, another entrenched. You don't need a second entrenched, I don't think. Anakin does trade pretty well here. I think we just slam our second Anakin and shrink down the little baby Anakin. So Luke and Anakin fighting in the world between worlds. Emergency powers there. I should have probably cheated out my Anakin. Back to a 5/7. I think I don't know actually. So let's see. It's gonna be a 13 health. So if I attack in, he'll have 7 left, and I have to do 8. I can kill with Force Lightning next turn if I attack in. I should do that, because otherwise I'm not going to survive. I need to kill it with 1 action next round. And now I can't attack into my Anakin. He's tapped out. So if I kept my entrenched there, I could have actually entrenched and killed. But I think Force Lightning kills here, right? Because it's 7, 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. I need to do 7 resources, or just have enough. Well, one extra, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Love Force Lightning, folks. It doesn't feel amazing, right, to spend a whole turn to kill 1 unit, but otherwise we had no answers outside of Fel. I mean, Fel is obviously great too, but I do love, oh, there's nothing else to follow that up. That is interesting. I think here we just go for Cad. Yes, I think that the counterpoint to Mace is that like it's a little awkward here now. I can't play Mace and Kiadi, of course. But I'm gonna go ahead and play the Kiadi, draw the Fel, we draw a crate, just what we're looking for. Just in time for the Devastator. Yeah, I think I almost could just entrench it and play the Itinerant. And I'm pretty sure I don't run Planetary. Yeah, Exhaustion, exactly. You want it like biggest playing against this deck or the mirror match is like denying their Luke on 6 is like it's just about as impactful as almost impactful as denying, you know, Han1's the 5, 6, 7 ramp. So not as obviously as crazy, but here I almost want to just entrench it, but I think I'll Fel it just in case they have the Planetary like sideboard with it or something. That'd feel bad to lose to or in a decent spot. So we got the card advantage here, and draw into a Grogu, which we can play not alongside the crate. We'll get rid of the Grogu. We kind of get the Force. Maybe we don't even need a resource here. No, we should resource because we can play a Mace plus Itinerant. So, and we're just gonna slam. I think do we just slam the crate? We just slam the crate. I only got 3 cards in hand. I guess I can play Force Lightning. Ah shit, Force Lightning kills it exactly. As soon as I did the math, as soon as I played it, I did the math on Force Lightning. I'm like, now they can Force Lightning it, and I don't think they've played one this game. So just the Anakin though, which is not quite going to do it. I think we go kill the Karis. So that way the -2/-2 can't hit us next turn, and then well, this is kind of tough sequencing here. Do we want to play around part of the dark side? I didn't have it last turn. We've already played one. Do we run over the Anakin here to turn off the Force Lightning? I think so. And if they play a small unit and try to Force Lightning it, then okay, it's just a Owen. So now we play our Itinerant Warrior. We still have Force Lightning. We can do 7 resources. We can do up to 8 damage with Force Lightning. That's not a Force unit. I don't think we even need to kill that, to be honest. And let's just see here what they got. I mean, these units on board aren't going to do it. There's the Inquisitor, but we get to do 3 to base, from 10 to 20 with a swing. I think we just go ahead and do that and claim. And once they like start swinging their units, I can just entrench or throw a Cheer-It down. So don't think we need a resource here. Put them to 20. If they swing in with the Inquisitor, we get to just again throw on the Cheer-It to stop the 2/3. Yeah, we're in good shape here, folks. Let's go ahead and go to base because we get the Force now for our Cheer-It. Yeah, I think this is gonna be wraps, folks. But again, this is where, you know, Talzin needs to put the. Ooh, I just realized I forgot about the raid 1. We're just gonna entrench our crate dragon now, take it out of range of the ping. A fun play. You don't get it off too often, but now we got, if he plays anything 3 costs or more, we get to, and then we can't even ambush in. So we got all the answers to anything they could possibly have. So. We're going to pass on the Force. I'm going to go ahead and smoke out the Cassian. And I can't imagine what card can save him in this state. So, got the Entrenched Crate Dragon on the board. I did it against, you know, my teammate Carlos in the finals, my PQ win. One of my favorite plays I've ever done. And there is the lethal, and that's going to do it. GG. Great start, 2-0. They have dipped, but let's go ahead and requeue. See what we get. But yeah, Josh says, I agree, Josh. We're playing other than Han2. You're playing. To clarify what you said, Josh, do you mean Han2 just in general, like green or blue, or are you specifically in the Han2 blue camp with us? That's what I want to know. And oh wait, this name looks familiar. Hello. Let's see. Can I review? Let's see. It's someone's alternate account. I will see. Oh, my name is Alex. Nice to. we'll do some charades here. This is the top interesting hand. We really like the Grogu turn 2 into Cad. But I don't know if I don't know. Oh yeah, I could get Josh. I agree. I was gonna say Han2 Blue is definitively the best deck right now. Is definitely like a little bit of a spicy take these days, looking at the data. But I obviously am fully in agree with that. Let's see. Do I want to keep this or not? I don't know. Could be a lot worse, I guess. I don't want a hardball from Marin. I'm gonna keep it, even though it's in testing. I'm not gonna. Yeah, we'll see. But I don't think I can keep both Lukes, and I don't think Fel's doing me any good anytime soon. It's not coming out until like Zuckuss. Instead, if I just can draw Marin, Force Lightning could be really good to pitch, or maybe I'll regret this, but I want to try this out. Let's see. So now we have to decide, folks. Are we playing out the 2/4? I think we eat the ping plus Tarkin Town. Force him to have double 1-drop. This is gonna be a really tough matchup here. This is gonna be a tough matchup for sure. Oh, we have the Grogu plus the Owen. I think now we get rid of the Force Lightning. If we drew into Marin, we would have probably kept it, but we didn't. So let's play the Grogu undamaged. Yeah, so we don't die. If it's to play it damage, you can McClunky and kill it. So we're gonna play it on full health Grogu, and then play the Owen. Pretty good draw here. Like, this is where, I don't know, Travis, you're in the chat or watching this later, you're asking me about like Owen in this matchup, right? And I think this is where Owen can shine. Because even if it takes a hit from the Gunslinger here, is still healed 2, and there's the heal 2. I probably get the Itinerant Warrior here, so I can attack with Grogu, get the Force and heal with the Itinerant Warrior over the Marin, since we got rid of the Force Lightning. So we're gonna do that. Oh, he has the Waylay, bit unfortunate, but it feels like, you know, it's how Micah played against Yoda Killer in the finals of the PQ on Sunday on our stream, and it's a Waylay that was really clutch for Carlos. So let's see here what we're gonna play. We could shield the Grogu and entrench it. Is an interesting line. But I think I'm gonna keep the entrench for the Han. I'll play the Itinerant out. If he has Forlom, it does die out of Forlom, but at least the Forlom dies back as opposed to playing like out. You could not play Marin right now because like Marin would just die to the Forlom and live. So there's the Miss Hunter. Very annoying, but we have the entrench for it. So, and here, I just don't need a second Grogu. Not the best draws. We can do Grogu plus entrench this turn, I guess, but it's not amazing. Actually, entrench on our Han would be needed to kill a Zuckuss. We're gonna go ahead and kill the 2/1 here instead of the 3/1, just so that the ping can't kill us. He just slams a unit. But this is getting a little hairy now. It's 9 damage on base, with 2, still 6 on board that's coming at us. If he tries to get a little greedy with the, not exactly greedy, but if he goes for the draw, we could, this is tough. If I flip Han, what could punch me flipping Han? I don't think there's much. But if he plays Zuckuss, I'd really want to keep this entrenched for killing Zuckuss, and I'd rather take the 3 damage, but I have the Fel. Can I just take the 3 from the ship? Do you guys, I'm trying to think. I think I'd rather not entrench that if I don't have to, and just flip. And this way, if he slams the Zuckuss, I almost wish I had double entrench. I didn't research an entrench, did I? Now I think I attack in. If he's 4 Loms, then we can slam Poe, I guess, or yeah, I don't think I want to have to play the Grogu. I think I'd rather play. There's the 4 like I talked about, so he's gonna ambush in, do the ping, and I think we just run out the Poe. I want to try it out. I haven't really tried Poe in this matchup, and this is a rare spot where I think I actually wanted full health. Ooh, double entrenched actually is really nice. Grogu's a bit slow now, so we have entrenched plus Fel or just Luke this turn. We're gonna take up to 19 damage, which I do not like, but we can just entrench the 3/4 and stop that damage at least, and then I guess we can entrench the Cad leader if we had to. I think we have to do this. I don't think we can afford to just slam the Luke here and, you know, block out our entire turn and just die to like a. We can hold on. We can try to hold the Poe. If he has the Zuckuss, it's a bit unfortunate because it would clear our board, but I don't think we can play around that. Honestly, we can't take that 3 damage to base. Actually, let me think about it for a second. I should think about it. Maybe we can't take the 3 damage because. I guess if he had the Zuckuss, maybe we would have slammed it, but I don't think we should play that way. Like, oh, he didn't just slam it. So if I take the 3, no, we're gonna die to Ruthless Raiders. We have the double entrenched at least, but I think we actually run that. Maybe we do run it in and try to hold the Poe for the leader kill. Maybe can I take the 3 damage here? I guess maybe I can. It turns on the Luke. I think so. So if he only has like Flip, Garindin, or something, and Sun Ferocity, or something, then we can stop that. The Poe actually is not bad here because the Poe holds up. Is the only thing we have in our deck, like a 1-action kill. I think now we don't want to lose to another Waylay. We already played a Waylay, so maybe we just slam the Luke to. We can't pass. He could just claim and like surprise strike us. We could slam the Luke. And then hold on to this is really tough. I don't think we're gonna win this one, but let's see. I think we slam the Luke. We could do entrench. But Luke is probably the more winning line as opposed to the not losing line. So we really need to get restore on the board. I think we had to take that 3 instead of slamming the entrenched. There's a Raider we talked about, and now we're cooked. Had to choose what to play around. Props cooked either way. So now we can't hold up, and now it's, yeah. Let me try a different one then. I'll just say this is Carlos Apodaca on the team. So, we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the entrenched line because now we have double entrenched. If he plays Ruthless Raider, we can hold up the swing. So, like our line we took the first line that we started going for was better. I guess what we actually got into. Maybe he has both Zuckuss and Ruthless Raider. We don't know, but this way we don't just instantly lose. But I think in hindsight. I don't know which one's better. I think we're just cooked either way. Just couldn't stop enough of the early damage. Maybe playing with the Yaddle is not correct there. It's just too much damage. Yeah, it's a skill issue for sure, Carlos, for sure. Yeah, shout out to Carlos. Ticked down the PQ on Sunday with Cad Tarkentown. I hate it because now we're gonna see more of it, but no, it's great. It's a good deck. It's a good challenge. So he just passes. I think we can go ahead and play out the Marin. And then he passes again. So Poe actually isn't bad here. Yeah, I'm doxing my friend. But he just passes. I will. Did I just claim? Instead of passing, I think I just claim. No, I get your getting, Carlos. No, don't worry about it. I get. We're good friends at this point. I was happy you won. Really happy you won, man. It's awesome to see that happen. Like, obviously, root for Micah a little bit. It's my teammate. But at the end of the day, it's a win-win for me. Got to see a friend of mine win. So so here, I don't know what he can have for entrenched. I think we just can swing and not discard. And hold up the Cad. Plays the McClunky on the Mist Hunter, which now I think we can slam the Luke. Plays Mist Hunter out. Did we just pass? I think we just pass. Now if we didn't play Mist Hunter, then we just slam the Luke. Dude, because the thing is, if I play the Luke, first, he plays Mist Hunter. I passed, he claims, and then can swing for 3, so I think we have to pass. I'd rather pass now as opposed to pass later. So now, I don't know. Let's play his Miss Hunter now. So now we can just slam the Luke, and it kills the Miss Hunter. We can hold up the swing, which we really can't now. So now we just died to the blaster, but I don't think. Yeah, dead blaster. Oh well. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it, but yeah, it's a tough matchup for sure. Tough matchup for sure. Yeah, I gotta make him have it. Yeah, okay. Carlos, help me beat Carlos now. It's Carlos and Carlos help. But I got the direct hits now from the sideboard. I got the constables for the Frosties, the Nemix. I don't think I need any of my 9-drops at all. Like if it gets that far, I'm already favored. And I was cutting a Poe, but I think Poe actually was solid there. Like if you get to a state where you can just drop it, that was pretty solid to hold him hostage in a different state. That might have been better. But I'm 2-1 now. I don't know. Yeah, Poe's good. I could probably cut a Cassian. Sounds good turn 1. And I can probably cut either an Ogdo or a Kiadi, because I don't know if I really need the card draw in this matchup, right? Maybe we can cut a Kiadi. It's just a bit aggressive, right? It's against aggro decks, so you can trim a Kiadi, I think. So cutting the top end, a Cassian, a Kiadi, you're bringing in the 2 Nemix, the 2 Constables, 2 direct hits. Don't think I need the 3rd Fel, because there's not many Fel targets, like, unless I know for sure he's on like 3 CAD units, then I'd be like, for sure need a Fel, but I'm not gonna do a Fel. I'll do this instead. And then I think we're gonna give him initiative, because it doesn't really matter if I want to pass either way. Let's give him initiative, and then we get through. Ooh, the deals. Oh my gosh, we got the combo. We got the combo. This is almost exactly the hand that Micah had against Carlos in like game 2, but he resourced the Anakin plus foresighting. I don't know if Micah you're here, but I thought it was questionable. Didn't make a difference in the end because of the waylay. So we're gonna keep this hand. We get to play the Grogu, get it Tarkentown, play the Marin, and then get the Anakin off. I think this is like almost perfect, but it does get countered by that turn 2 waylay. Not necessarily counter. Oh yeah, it's a pretty much a counter. I'd say it's a counter. So if you're a Cad Tarkentown player out there, keep your waylays if you're not already in this matchup. Like turning off the force, like you don't need to. Yeah, you're not developing board, but your board already is gonna be ahead because of the first turn doubles 1-drop. And I think here, I'm curious. Carlos, maybe you can tell me in the chat, like, do you think do I just play out the Grogu and eat the Tarkentown, or do I just pass and, like, I think I need to just eat the Tarkentown, personally. But let me know if you disagree from your point of view from CAD. But don't have exactly Grogu plus Marin. I'm just passing and letting the single 1-drop get played. But here is a bit unfortunate. You would claim, yeah, exactly. No, I'm saying I'm generally okay with that, personally. But we get the direct hit. We can try out the direct hit if he plays the Hauler. So let's go ahead and play out the Marin. We don't need to pass here. I guess he can attack in both units, but that would be say it was 5 damage on base instead of having the Marin out. So don't think that's the move. I guess he can attack in McClunky, which is a bit unfortunate. She does have. So, but at least it's not developing much more board here. Oh dang, it's another 1-drop. Never mind. I was excited for a second, thinking like we might have had it here. So now I probably can't afford to play the Force Lightning, and it's a bit unfortunate. This matchup really comes down to I think McClunky is like the biggest card. Yeah, I think this is gonna be game. It's just too wide here. It's obviously early, but we're gonna play our Cassian. Not what we want to see here, but this is where we got the direct hit target at least, but it's probably gonna be too much. We're taking 8 damage here, folks. That's gonna be too much. And the blaster. Yeah, rip Aroni, pepperoni. That's we all she wrote for this. That's a quick one. Yeah, this is a really hard matchup. I was trying to do the 3 Let's Call It Wars, and even that wasn't really enough. So this is gonna be real rough. Even we need the double Anakin proc to have a chance, and even though Cad's like out of cards, it doesn't really matter because we're half dead on base already on our flip turn. So let's go ahead and take the direct hit, I guess. Might even replay it. But I don't know about the direct hit in this matchup, actually. Gradient actually is fine there, I guess. might just call Luke, I guess, but I don't have it, so do we have to claim and draw our 6 resource Bo-Katan somehow, you know? But we'll do that, get the card draw, and just die, I guess. Guess I'll die, if you know that meme. Guess I'll die. Yo, what up? Is that Luke? South by Syndicate. If y'all haven't checked them out, check them out on YouTube. We played on Carabas their day off stream, when I was off stream, and yeah, this is gonna be it, folks. I guess I attack in. He can flip and do the ping, but I save the 1 damage. Yep, that's just brutal, and I don't know what this deck. I mean, maybe have to just punch. Yeah, they're welcome. Thanks for. Yeah, I had the same pitfall with some of the links, so glad to help out. But no, I just think this deck is like. We hit the force once, but I just have to punt the matchup now. It was fine last set. I was like, yeah, people like said it's such a bad matchup last set, but I thought I was totally fine because but now the Grindin and Sudden Ferocity, to my opinion, make it so much worse because they can go more aggressive if they're like emptying their hand and still have the plays in the flip turn. So yeah, it's just brutal. I don't know what to do here. I can't really entrench. I need the force, I guess. But it still dies to the Stormtrooper. If he just swings with the force takes, we get to entrench our Chirrut, I guess. No, we have to entrench the. Okay, I see 1 line, I guess. We can kill that. No, it's still die. We still lose. GG. Another. I'm gonna try this out. I mean, let's call it. Maybe we need the let's call it wars. But even with that, like I said, I wasn't feeling great. I don't know about the direct hit. Don't mind. We're gonna go. Okay. Oh, all good. We can play later. All right. He hasn't slept all night, folks, and I still lost to him pretty handily. Like, those weren't even close, folks. Those weren't even close. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Yoda Killer, what do you think? Do I just punt the matchup, or is there something, or do I tech for it? I don't know. Maybe we can run some games this week too. I'm curious. But not you know, if you don't mind helping your team's competition prep for the Mason sector. But yeah, that was not demoralizing. It's just like back to the drawing board. What's up, Alex? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's just tough matchup for sure. You think no one's gonna play this deck after you won the PQ? And like, people love Cad, man. Like, it's like people love the deck. Like, it's just like my deck. Yeah, we'll see. It's just like gonna be tough. Like, I just gotta hope the Yodas keep him in check, and I guess blue green villain, like the matchups I don't want to see. I mean, I think there's gonna be no matchup or no deck where like every matchup's gonna be great. If there was, everyone's playing that deck, right? There's not gonna be anything perfect. So I always tell people, like, just play. Ooh, Grogu start here is actually insane. I don't think we need the 2 Kiadi. We can go. I don't know if we even need the Force Lightning. Oh wait, what am I saying? Grogu into. I guess if he kills it, maybe I want the Yaddle actually. I think I might want to keep the Yaddle as a backup turn 2 play. So I can play Yaddle plus Owen for a lot of restore. Could even do that turn 1, but I really like Grogu turn 1 for to soak up the indirect. Force Lightning is probably, we don't have any the discard in hand at the Poe or Marin, and we don't need the typical draw. See ya, Carlos. Thanks for hanging out. And I think here we're just gonna play out the Grogu. Could dies to like what? Nothing in turn 1, but I also like doing that. It's our ideal turn 1, and then we don't have to commit to playing the Yaddle plus Owen. If we draw like a Marin here, that's like even better. I don't know what the delay is, but don't need a second Grogu. Now we kind of get into the Force Lightning, but it's okay. It's not a matchup where double proc is that necessary in my opinion. I might just get the Force here and cheat out the Kiadi, honestly. If you had like a TIE Bomber, I might not do that, but I think I'm gonna get to do that instead of like, because the Yaddle plus Owen is a ton of restore, but it's not aggressive. It's not gonna race him down. There's another Force Lightning. Great draw, because I can Force Lightning the 4-2 and turn on the double proc Anakin possibly. 69%, nice. Yeah, Yeah, so I think sometimes we have to make them have the double one drop, but in general, I'm usually okay passing into it. I think I just do the Force Lightning here, get the kick, save the 4 damage, get the save the 3 indirect, and now we have a villain card in the discard. That's a bit annoying. We're gonna put it on Grogu, put 1 on base, and attack 4 on the base, get the Force, and then move the damage. I actually don't mind keeping the damage on Kiadi, because if he, I kind of want him to die, I turn on the Anakin double proc, right? I don't need Cheer at this matchup. Even the bow, I probably don't really need. But this turn we can play like Owen plus Anakin. Cheer's not doing much. Like they don't have green, they don't have mauls. Ooh, that's just a big power unit now. So we get to just could have killed a double proc. We're just gonna entrench it now instead of the Anakin. That's their whole turn basically gone. That might just be the game. This is why I love entrench, folks. Direct hit would be nice there too, but doesn't seem necessary. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal damage. And now if he flips onto there, oh, that's actually a bit unfortunate. So we're gonna go ahead and trade in, because now we can claim and double proc. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Main deck upgrade hate, but well, we can take the 7. Maybe we race here. I don't know. If he flips onto that, that'd be have 5 health. So we could kill double proc, I guess. I think I just race, or not race. I think I trade, turn on the Anakin for next turn. I'm gonna have a bunch of restore on board with Yaddle plus Owen now. So I'll do 1 to base. I'll keep 1 off Grogu so that maybe I should have played out. Wait, what did I do first? I should have probably played out my Yaddle so it goes to indirect. I don't want to kill. I want him to flip and kill the Yaddle. Honestly, that actually is fine. Is it? I actually don't know. Yeah, I'll put it on Grogu. Deploy Han, play out our heal units, and pass. I don't know. Oh, nice, Josh. Playing some very close to some of the pre-location card leaders, by the way, super strong. Yeah, and then okay, yeah. Well, we'll see. I can go ahead and put it on the Owen. Now, okay, now we can just go ahead and kill the 2. Like, yeah, I think we're okay now. We get to stop the flip onto space. I forgot about the. Oh, I forgot about the. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay. I was not playing a little quick here in the math, but now we have double proc Anakin to kill both, right? Though he's gonna flip to ground probably, and probably just wreck my day. Yeah, I'm pretty cooked. Pretty cooked, but maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. He just claims. Does he have? Oh, he has Devastator. No, he can't play it for 7. So I don't know what he's doing there. Oh, maybe they just did they misclick? I don't. Or did they forget about the Grogu? And they thought, oh, they forgot about the Grogu. They thought they saw him tapped out, and they thought they had, oh, their guy unit's gonna unshrink. And then maybe out of shame, the misplay they just conceded. I don't know. I've done that before, but won't get us off a 2-game win. We'll just do a 1-game win, 3-2. So I think they had that game. But they just flipped to ground, put me to 27. I can only heal 2. Like, I'll lose initiative. I'll probably not be able to keep initiative. I don't know. I think they had it. I think they had it. So maybe been a little bit preemptive about. I guess the claim was a little bit hasty. They were just maybe messed that up. Cassian data vault here. Yeah, I gotta say he had that for sure. That's just a little surprising to me. Maybe they had to go. Honestly, also maybe he had to leave. I'd like it's almost noon in the Midwest here. I'm not gonna play this honestly. Sorry, Cassian, but and a Darth Red and Blue. Sorry, folks. Even though this was a simulation for like round 1 of the sector, where you get a random deck sometimes. I'm gonna try one more time. If we get a 3rd non-meta, and there we go. We get the Vader Yellow matchup we want to test out. So we'll see. Is this what is the Tropnet? That's something backwards. Danport. Danport? I don't know. Probably nothing. I'll keep initiative. Ooh, we got the Grogu start. Pretty good hand here. I'd probably still go Ogdo just to go for the race. And then Probably don't need the. Well, I think I just go Ogdo, Itinerant, Kiadi into Luke. Yeah, that's not really ideal. It can be slow. It's not like the worst, but Grogu can be good, so good though. So maybe I keep the Grogu. I do have initiative. I think I just race though. But turn 1 Grogu is like often ideal if I don't have the Og. I think so if I don't have the Ogdo. I think I want to go Grogu, Itinerant. Maybe I don't need the Luke. Maybe I keep the Grogu. This is a tough one. I'll do this. We'll go for the straight race line. This is where the deck can be both really fun and really difficult to play when you have these multiple lines per game or per match where you have to like decide, am I going aggressive, am I going control-y? Like, you know, the very polar opposites in the spectrum of like Ogdo and a Grogu. We just had a 2-3, so that's just where Grogu wouldn't have been that amazing. He wouldn't have killed anything and would not have denied the 1-1. So don't need 2 Anakins here. Honestly not that good in this matchup at all because often things don't die at all and you have nothing in your discard pile, which is pretty awkward sometimes. But we'll go ahead and put him on a 6-turn clock here. And Itinerant Warrior is gonna be nice follow up here. I actually wonder if I play the Kiadi. I actually want the heal over the draw here next turn. So if he has the attack sanction or shuttle, it's a bit unfortunate, but can't do anything about it. Now we play we don't need a second Luke. We can play the Itinerant Warrior this turn for the heal. 4, 5, you can be to 7. I'm going to 9. So I'm still kind of winning the race, but this is tight. You know, it's gonna be tight. If outmaneuver might decide the game, as it often does to this matchup. So, yeah, so that's the downside of I guess either Ogdo or I guess maybe Grogu is just generally better because of the Sanction Shuttle specifically because it could have killed the 1-1 here. But we're gonna go ahead. Be really heading the race now after this heal and having 2 4/4s on the board. So we're gonna do 8, 17, get him to 20 on the flip turn. Yeah, we'll see. If he needs to have exactly okay. I was gonna say Clone Combat would be the most scary there. I didn't have an answer in hand for it, so I didn't keep anything either. I didn't see any entrenched. So, but now we get to get the Force. We get to slam. This is where Mace is much better. Who was asking about Mace earlier? I think it was someone in the chat asking about Mace. This is one matchup where you want Mace over Anakin. Anakin's useless right now. Anakin is a 5/5. Frozen and Carbonite is interesting tech. I think here I kill and get the Ogdo back. Save the 2 damage. Because there's no reason to kill or put damage on anything else. Even though Ogdo is fully healed. You know, you never know if I get something that can... So now we got 10, 13 next turn. We're 1 short, looks like. This is a weird build. You got Boba4 Pilot. I think that's interesting. I don't know if I agree with that build, but it's working out. He's doing pretty good so far, and he's going to flip next turn and kill me. 6, 7, 8, 10. Yep, if I don't have an entrenched or something to kill or to stop the leader, I am pretty toast here, folks. This is where... Okay, Itinerant Warrior might get me just out of range, or Luke if he kills something. We only have 9 damage. We're 5 short, so... And he's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 25. So he's... And then plus 5 is 30. So if he goes to space, maybe we can heal and just survive. We'll see. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see, folks. We'll see. I think he's got it, but we're much better post board, right? We got the direct hits now to come in. We got the I mean not much better. We have the upgrade hate. We've got the Nemix, and I don't know if he has ramps. I don't know if he even probably doesn't ramp, so we don't need the Chams, but I think here we got to kind of delay till he flips, but he can just dirtle this whole time, so we can't really afford to. And he just flips to ground and we're just dead, right? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if we just Luke the 2/3, he would just have exact lethal with flipping. So I have to heal at least 3. Yeah, so this is gonna be a tough one. But it's game 1. He just flips to ground. So now, do we have it? No, we don't have it, right? Because we heal at 17, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27. Wait. Do we have it? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I think we just have to, yeah, we just play down the itinerant. Because any kind of pump, like an OB or surprise strike, we just lose. But it's tough. We don't see you don't see any of our entrenched, and they got the frozen in carbonite. They got the Boba pilot. It's a tough matchup for sure. I don't have bounty runs anymore, right? So we're gonna go ahead and claim, and just type the GG because it's GG one way or the other, folks. That's where I maybe should have not kept that Luke. I think Luke is too slow in this matchup. Doesn't matter here. We're dead. Yeah, so I think Grogu line was better there for sure. So just good testing. I mean, you would think if you don't have Picture Shuttle, like we're in a good spot, but they did. So we can go ahead and take out our 9 drops, put in direct hit, put in Fel, put in the Constables, put in the Nemix, and take out. Honestly, do we take out Luke's? Is that crazy? I feel like there's not many times where I really need him. I want the Force Lightnings for the clone combat, so they can kill it for 5 resources. I want all of these. I guess I could take out a casting, but he helps race. Could take out maybe I'll take out 1 Kiadi, and then I think it's Luke's. It's kind of crazy, right? This is the only matchup I'm able to slide out Luke. He just feels too slow. Actually, I would bring in a sideboard Lando over Luke if I had him. We're gonna try this out. I'll take initiative this time. I got the okay. Now we'll try the Grogu Marin start. Might just be an instant win here. Way too early, obviously, but like. Oh, duh, cheer it. Duh, cheer it comes out. I just don't have my plan up, but thanks, Charlie. Yeah, cheer it should come out over Luke for sure. We'll go ahead. We're okay, though. Yeah, that was an obvious one. Oh, my God, Drew. Wait. How did I not see that? I mean, that's a pretty tough line. Drew, great call. If I killed the Starship, that might have... But then he had the craving power, so he wouldn't be able to stop it. But I could have at least gone for lethal. So that was the yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that would have worked out. If I pretended the sequencing, maybe I had a chance. There's like Yarian Starhopper there. I'm gonna go ahead and hold up the now we don't need Luke or Chirrut. I'll keep the Luke so I can toss it to the bin with Marin here. So we're gonna play our Marin out first. And then kill the TIE fighter with the one, with the Grogu, to stop the Sanctioner shuttle from coming down. So yeah, I think I like this a lot better. Grogu into Marin starts against SpaceX are just like insane. And he has the Frozen and Carbonite, which is fine, I guess. He doesn't play any units this turn. And then Marin gets to turn off Sanctioner shuttles next turn. And ooh, yeah, we don't need the Luke anymore. We don't. It's tough because I want to play Itinerant Warrior plus Owen this turn, but I also want to turn on the Anakin, so I need to pitch and kill the 1/1. So I think I have to get rid of the Owen because I think I'd rather turn on the Anakin for next turn. But if he does play we're bailed out if he plays a what's it called ship, but if he plays a clone combat, we can fell it. But actually, it's not even within. So we have 4/4 now. We have 5/5. It's not even that scary yet. So. He just swings, we get to just go ahead and swing. This is a really interesting Vader build. The Frozen and Carbonites there. I don't know if I love that personally, but there's the clone combat. We have another Fel. I guess the Kiadi might be needed. Maybe we don't need 2 Fels, but we don't want to lose to the clone combat, right? So I'll get rid of that. I'm gonna go ahead and Fel that immediately. I think that's, well, maybe I undo that. I'm gonna go ahead and swing instead and discard it and turn it off. Turn it down to a 4/4. Maybe he thinks I don't have a second Fel. I decided to just like throw away a Fel. This way there now, if he just like swings the clone combat, I can just slam the Anakin and kill the 2/3, which can just put the damage on Grogu. Yeah, so we can go ahead and do this instead. I think I like this a little bit better. I was gonna Fel it next turn before he can flip. We should get initiative, but we're in a much better space here. Maybe that wasn't the best call, but do we just claim and Fel it? No. Oh, interesting. This actually could be pretty bad. Now I think we claim and Fel it. Instead of taking the 3 damage from Han. Because I really don't want to die to that. Oh, wait. We have a client. Okay, we have the Outer Rim Constable now. That's great news. We just immediately Fel it. He can flip onto the Victor Leader here, but he'll get 7 damage, but this seems fine to me. I'm assuming he's just gonna flip, and then yeah, I gotta remember the freaking indirect damage on Ogdo there. That's a great call though, Drew. I still can't get over that. It's like, dang, I probably didn't even consider that. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe they were smart and they would have. I had a game last week on stream where I did something like that against a Vader, I think, and made it, or was it something with a pilot deck and made it really awkward. So let's see here. Does he just flip onto ground or space? I feel like should play around Entrench probably. So there's a craving power to kill the Anakin. Bit unfortunate, but I'm gonna go ahead and swing now. Might lose this race 5-7-9. Let's deploy Han. I don't know. Might just flip to ground here and just push. Maybe I should tell that I'm not flipping. That I'm not. I don't know. If he flips to ground, I guess we can play. Oh wait, we can kill the frozen in carbonite. I just realized. Like I remember not forget that. I can kill that. If he flips to ground, I can kill the frozen in carbonite. Heal the Grogu. Put 2 damage on Victor Leader. Then kill Victor Leader with the first action of next swing with Marin. So he's probably debating like, do I have Entrenched? Do I have a Constable? Probably should flip to ground here. It's more safe. I'm not killing him 4, 7, 9, 10. I'm not even killing him next turn. I can't actually with the Cassian. So I think here I'll go ahead and get rid of the Frozen Carbonite. I was still exhausted though. Let's go ahead and claim. Yeah, I don't love my odds here, folks. Ooh, there's a Force Lightning. That's pretty good, right? So we can kill 5, 6, 7. No, we're still dead though. That takes off 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. That takes off, if I kill the leader, takes off 5 damage. 6. I think we're just dead here, folks. This is definitely a great Vader player. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. The Frozen and Carbonite, just enough interaction, I think. Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't think I updated my loss, did I? Because I was 3-2 after I was 3-3, so I'm gonna be 3-4. So some tough matchups today, but let's try it out. Actually, the Grogu heal might save us. Because then I heal the I take 2 damage less, and I can Force Lightning whichever one he doesn't swing with. Maybe I should have researched up to 7, be able to kill. Because if he OBs, we actually can't kill whatever he OBs on. So there it is. 4. Nope, 4 is still lethal. If I swing there and discard, then he puts me to. Nope, that's gonna be GG. Yeah. No, that's gonna be a game. Well played. GG, well played. I'll wait. I'll give him a think about it at least. He forgets about the Marin and swings. Oh wow, the Cunning. Alright. I'm not gonna give him a GG. It's kind of a. I think he just had it on board. GG. Not a great start today, but after that 2-0 or Talzin, but yeah, I don't know about these direct hits. Even into Cad, I think it's way too slow. That's kind of one matchup I was looking to target. It's nice in the P at 2. Oh no, knocking my Christmas lights down. But not that it's Christmas anymore. But I love me some lights. And we got a rematch here. I'm fine. I'm down to do it. Hello again. Go have fun. Let's see what we get here. I think I should have taken out the Chirrut, but that probably doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna keep this, the Yaddle into. Don't have initiative this time though. The Yaddle into Poe. Gotta remember they have like all these upgrades. I think I want to keep the Poes. And we got the Mace. So 2, 3, 4, 5 is not a terrible curve. Not our ideal start, but I'm gonna try it out. The Yaddle into Kiadi into Poe. We'll see. But yeah, it's a tight matchup. Yeah, it's a weird build. I was not. The game 1 was just not expecting like a Frozen and Carbonite there. I guess it feels like up maneuver. It's kind of the same thing, but Let's see here though. They're gonna get to claim if they pay their 2/3. They got the 2/4, so they're not. This is like a non-double one-drop Vader, which is interesting. We did draw the Marin now, which is a great draw. So if he has a frozen carbonite to deny the force or something, then if we have a good follow-up play here, we go ahead and get to do this. It's not actually going to play Marin over Chiati because I don't think we really need Ooh, yes, we definitely need to have the Marin damage now. Because we need a way to kill that for sure. I think now we actually just kill the 2/2 and then we have the mace next turn. That's my thought. And then we can slam the Poe. Save the 2 damage as opposed to only putting half damage on the 2/4. So I think here, go ahead and get the heal going. Slam the Poe. Clone combat there is a little bit annoying. That's actually really annoying because that's exactly the 2 cards we don't want to see is Victor Leader into Clone Combat. That's just brutal. We either can entrench or we can... Actually, I'm going to undo that. We don't need the extra Poe. We either can entrench plus Cassian or just slam the mace. And... or we just go for the race. I don't think we can take the 7 from the Clone Combat personally. So... this saves us 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, whereas the Clone Combat is 7. But we're kind of cooked either way, I think. I think we just go for... so we can pitch 2 cards, I guess, to hit. Maybe we do... I don't know. I feel like we go for the swing with Poe. And then pitch a Cassian. And then threaten to either, if he just swings with Clone Combat, then we... So I was thinking of like Frozen Carbonite at my Poe there would be really good, right? I want to get that 6 on base for sure. So now we can kill, if he just swings with Victor with Clone Combat, we can just kill the Victor Leader with Marin. Then we can take the 1/7. You kind of want to try to clear both, is my thought process. Or like have the option to clear both. So now we'll see. We don't really want to have to pitch another card, but we can if we have to here. And I think we're going to... Could just slam the mace still and kill the Victor Leader now. Keep the entrenched. I think we do that and keep the entrenched for if he flips into the Clone Combat next turn or something. I think I like this better. It presents a bigger threat than just playing entrenched. Yes, it maybe was a little weird to do the 2 damage and do 4 damage to it. But I was kind of keeping my options open as opposed to locking into one line because I want to play this little dance of like, you know, if they say they swung with the 2/2 Victor Leader, then let's go ahead and get the force, get the restore. Then I could have entrenched the Clone Combat, but they took the more damage. I think maybe that was a mistake on my... I don't know if it's necessarily a mistake, but I think it's just tough. And we're gonna go ahead and not toss a card. We want to keep this one, but he hasn't played anything else this turn yet. Haven't seen an outmaneuver yet in the 3rd game against this Vader yet, so another Clone Combat, that might just do it. Then we have to claim, and then swing with Poe for 8 to base, and then how many can I have for 1 resource here? That's lethal with mace. So that's gonna bounce, I guess, Yaddle. There's only 3 or less, right? Yeah, I can just bounce Marin or Yaddle, but that's not really gonna do it. Force them to have something that deal with our mace. This actually is fine, because then we got extra cards now, so we can go ahead. Don't have the double Anakin. So we go 8 to base, and if he has a way to stop me, then I have Cassian. I don't have Cassian. I'd be 1 off. Shoot. So that bounce might have been significant. But we have the entrenched at least. Plus the Anakin. Then we go ahead and swing 8 to base. Make him have it. See what he's got, and we have to just lose if he has a frozen carbonite, I think. Even with the entrenched, I don't think we can do it. Because the clone combat's alone, plus a Vader swing or lethal. But maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he doesn't have it. He's taking a lot of time. I think you have to just... There's the OB. Okay. So we're going to get... Oh, man. We're going to save... Maybe I should have swung with Han last turn, but he would have claimed an OB'd, right? So we'll entrench that. But I think I'm still dead because 11, 12, 13, 20. Yep, no, we're dead. We need a second entrenched. Let's go next game. This is a great Vader player. Like, this is a good list. We're not in a good. This is probably our worst record so far with this deck, and yeah, I'm not having second thoughts yet, but yeah, we need all of that. Definitely take out the Chirruts over the Lukes. Chirrut, actually, maybe I want to take out one Luke and leave a Chirrut or two in. Because of like if he does flip to ground, Chirrut could be okay, I guess. But I'll take initiative this time. No turn one. Oh, whoops. Risk click. Went to mulligan. Yeah, it's gonna flip, yeah, he flips the ground. Got Yaddle plus Owen now. Get rid of the Anakin, and I guess we might need the draw. We need to turn 2 besides entrenched. We have to get rid of both the 6 drops here. We have the restore now, which is nice. I actually need to get the force here though, so I can't even afford to play the Owen, unfortunately. So I actually might get rid of the Owen now. We have the restore from Yaddle. We're gonna get the force and draw. We have the fell for the clone combat. Yeah. So you have to be careful with Owen. Sometimes you can't afford to always just slam them because you would lose initiative there, and maybe they have a frozen and carbonite. So not an ideal start though. He's gonna play the sanctioner shuttle here, and we just probably lose, unfortunately. We got double entrenched though, so you're saying there's a chance. There's a chance. So let's see here. This is gonna do it for us. I think I like entrenched plus Ogdo this turn probably. Plays like a clone combat. But double entrenched and a foul is nice. If we don't win this game, I'm a little bit concerned. With these draws are actually like exactly what we want with a double entrenched draw. But let's just pass. See what he plays. Victor leader is the worst case here. You're gonna play. You have to play something. There's no way he just passes, right? And he just bounces. Okay. But he can't. I guess he can bounce the Ogdo, but that's it. All right, let's entrench that. I guess we're still not in a good shape here, folks. I don't know. I'm gonna take a breather after this game. I think I'm getting a little tilted, even though I don't know. It just happens. Like I'm gonna talk about it in the video. Probably it's this week or soon. But even though it's just Carabas and I'm like playing good matchups, I'm just the losing alone never feels great. Never feels great to lose. You know, I think everyone knows that, right? So now we have 5-7 damage on board to our 4. He's winning the race now. I think we just go ahead. Nothing we can do with the readied resource, so we're gonna save us the most damage we can. I don't know. It's a tough matchup. The OB is gonna clear our board. This is his whole turn though. He doesn't get to develop any board, so maybe we're okay. Probably not though. Probably not, especially when he flips the ground. I guess if this is not a good Vader player, you can tell. Like Vader player, a good Vader player, like it elevates the deck for sure against someone who's a newer player. Makes it difficult. So now I don't even know. Do I think I just swing, but I'm pretty cooked here, folks. He only has 5 on board, but I only have 3 on board. He's not dying anytime soon from us. Bombing run might be needed, but bombing run wouldn't have helped us too much in these games, I don't think, because I don't know about bombing run. And such a specific, if it's a more played matchup, maybe, but such a specific card that I think, yeah, I don't know. This feels really bad because I guess I just cheat out the Poe, and I have the entrenched now. Yeah, Kyle, I was 2-2 drop myself, as people have heard, and I wasn't very tilted. The draws were like so bad, it was like beyond tilt, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and see what to do here. I'm gonna keep passing. Yeah, I got another entrenched, but it's not gonna do it. I think we're pretty cooked here. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's the. I'll go ahead. We'll just entrench his leader, I guess, so he can't hit base. And he's probably playing around the constable, but we're just gonna do this. It's not really a winning play. We don't lose, but it's not really a winning play. But you have to kill my Poe, I think, here. I don't know. I mean, maybe just a weird comeback happening here. Depends if he has like no, maybe he only has like OB or something. Then maybe we have a chance. But we're like craving power. But that would actually be pretty bad. But either way, we're pretty cooked. Let's just play it out. Man, I'm curious. Has anyone seen this username before? I'm curious. They just claim. Ooh, direct hit is kind of nice here. Finally see it. We don't need all these fells, I guess. And then we have, I don't even, this hand's kind of bad. We have the Luke this turn, but that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and Luke down. I think we go ahead and take out the leader. Luke down the, if we play something big, I guess we can Luke it. Or Luke down the 2-3 or the 2-4. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have ready resource to play both Luke and Ogdo with Han still out, but doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, but we'll see. We're still at the mercy of like any more board wipes and stuff, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, folks. Let's take some breaths. We'll do, you know, I can't put on my detailed song because I got hit for the copyright strike, but we'll just take a breather after this one and chill. And okay, it has like freaking cunning out of aspect for 6 is brutal here. Actually make me discard a random card, I guess. Maybe we're okay. We got the 3 heal from Luke. I'm not dead on board. Oh, so we're almost dead on board. We will see here, folks. I'm not liking my odds. He's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage now. Cheer's not gonna do us any good. I guess we have to direct hit the 2-3 to not just die. 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're just dead either way. So we'll go ahead and get the force. We'll have to direct hit the 2-3 to get our ship back. No, it's brutal. Oh man, we're not dead on board yet, but any pumps at all, we're just dead. But we'll see. Another cunning. I kind of like, I don't know, I don't know if it feels worse, or it feels a little bit worse, honestly, that I'm losing to this like kind of not jank, but like the non-traditional Vader here. But maybe it's just worse for me. It might just be worse for me actually in this thing about matchup wise. Now I'm doing the double 1-drop because now we have to claim. We just died to the lurking tie, right? And we can't just draw, so we have to claim. So I don't know. I'm probably not playing my best right now. Like I said, I'm a little bit tilted, but that's card games. It's gonna happen. Let's see here. Yeah, quit 0-4 to this Vader. Like not even. I guess one was close. We had one within one swing lethal, but the rest were not even that close. And I 0-2 to Carlos on go to Tarkentown. Or not go to Tarkentown. Cad Tarkentown. Not feeling the greatest about it, but in another, you know, oh geez, even double Anakin procs not going to save us here. Mesa's not going to save us. Nothing's going to save us. We are so dead. We technically can kill. GG's. Oh man. It just feels bad, but yeah, don't even give me a GG back. It's that I'm trying to get too tilted over like my opponents, but Yeah, I don't know about these direct hits. It's only a couple games, but like, what's my win rate with it now? It's 0%, I think. So I haven't only played it that one game, but I don't know what the direct hits. I guess it's like it generally is a bad matchup. Like Vader matchup is like my worst, like one of my worst matchups even against randos. So even my draws were okay, but just like game one, that very first game one, I think if I let the Grogu into the Sanctuary Shuttle, I probably can win. But I went for the racing line, which I think was maybe just riskier. I just loses to the clone combat, or loses to the Sanctuary Shuttle like I did, which they're gonna always keep. So bit unlucky. Also just bad matchup, and not having open fire. Maybe I consider running open fires main. Shout out to Silk, who did he got second place and third place at 2 different PQs this weekend with Han2 Blue. We'll do a quick interlude and look at some more other Han2 Blues. How about that? So we look at Silk's list and discuss it for a minute or two. Take a breath, take a deep breath. That's what I always recommend. I'm actually, working on a quick video about like what are my tips for playing in a big tournament coming up to the Mesa sector, and I'll speak for myself. I don't want to let myself like get bad draws or bad matchup or whatever tilt me and affect the rest of my tournament run. Like it's one game, it's one match. We need to be able to reset ourselves. And so you can see here the orders have been at the top. Piet's rising. Han2 ECL is kind of still staying up there. Anakin's still kind of low. And Han2 Blue Force kind of declining, which makes sense as to adapt. And yeah, I'm trying to, let's call it war out. I think any space aggro can be tough. It's just like you don't have to see your certain cards in the deck that are built for space aggro. If you don't see them, it's just like, yeah, you just don't have the interaction. So let's check out. I think this is the one where Silk got top 4. His list is just a little bit different. He's got open fires main and third fell main, but no entrenched main, only in sideboard. So pretty similar list. We've got the profundities inside that day, but it looks like he took him out now. Oh yes, he had the entrenched main, 2 entrenched main. The Rexes doesn't really help against space aggro. I think I might put, let's call it war back in, because the way I think about it, I guess you only have like I think 3 copies. You have like a 40% chance to draw it. But with like, you consider you want to get either Marin or let's call it war into these space aggro decks. You have like, oh yes, Coronet actually is on our list to try. I almost would rather run is Coronet, is that a 5 cost or 4 cost? Actually, I can't even remember. Or is that 6 or 5? I can't remember. Let's look it up really quick. It's a 5 cost. So a 4 cost, 4/4 with restore. Maybe it's worth a try. Hard to say. It's on my list for sure. I have a long list of cards to try. So I don't know about the direct hits, to be honest. Like, don't think we need them for Pia. Like matchups, I guess think about it this way. I should decide what matchups I want to shore up with my sideboard, and I think it's like space aggro and weenie decks that we can struggle into. So I think Let's Call It Wars needs to be more tested a little bit more. So maybe I put Let's Call It Wars in. I think the locks for sideboard, like I think Chams. I think I saw Justin from KTOD cut Chams entirely, which I think I still want them, but just as a 2 of now instead of a 3 of. And direct hits, I don't know. I think it's too slow for Cad. Doesn't really help into Vader that much. Like, yes, it can take out. It can help a little bit, but it's kind of just maybe too slow. So I think I'll cut it for now. I think Let's Call It War is the more like one we need to really test. So I'll try 3 copies in the sideboard. It will take out, I guess, the 3rd crate for now. It probably will go back in, but the other cards, like, actually, what we can do, I'll give it a try. We'll try the 1 main deck Nemec. Even though my brain doesn't like this, like going from all 3 ofs and 2 ofs to a 1 of. So yeah, I guess everyone who just joined, we went 2-0 over Talzin Red pretty handily. 1-0 over a Boba Yellow, but then we lost 2 straight to our Carlos Apodaca on Cad Town, and then I don't take the record on 3 and 6, and then 4 straight over Yoda Vader Yellow. So I think the Let's Call It War needs to go back in. Both those decks we lost to would be, I think Force greater than 30. Yeah, just I think the Kiadi Mundi, really the 4 drops are just like so good. All 3 of them, right? Yeah, I think Yeah, I don't think I need the direct hits. I feel fine to the Piet. I think Let's Call It War is good into what? It's good into Sabe Tarkentown, the weenie deck. Oh, that one's okay. I think it would like ground. They can split to ground and space with their 1-drops, but it's good into that deck. It's good, it helps clean up, I guess. In theory, it's great. In practice, my stats haven't been amazing, 42%. But then again, I have to remember stats aren't everything because I am bringing it into bad matchups, so my win rate is going to be lower by default into those matchups. So I'm going to try this out. I'm going to try out keeping the 3rd crate in, and I really just don't, even for testing, I almost don't want to cut the crate. So I'm going to try out cutting the 1 Cassian, putting the Nemec main so I can fit the 1 Nemec in the side. 3 Let's Call It War, so I think 2 Constable, 2 Cham, and the 3rd Fel are kind of locked. So those 5 cards are kind of locked in, like just necessary to have tech cards, and 3rd Fel since I don't have a 3rd main. So I think we'll try this out. But again, I have the win record up there. It's not about wins and losses. We're learning here, folks. We're testing and trying. We're not playing to win on Carabas. We're playing to win the sector this weekend in Arizona. So eyes on the prize. Keep the focus in. I think I've cooled off by now. I took a breather by just talking about it. So we're gonna go ahead and re-queue and see how it goes. Now we got Yoda DV, a great, much better matchup for us. But I don't want to jinx it. I'll be knock on some wood. But appreciate you all for hanging out today. Again, I'm having a great time despite the losses. We're still learning and playing, having a good time. And we'll see how this one goes. This is a good matchup. Quick mini announcement for those who have asked about my so-called Yoda guy I was working on. Scrapping it for now. And I just realized I'll just be transparent. My perfectionism is kind of coming in the way a little bit. And I'm just kind of going to, let's get rid of that. We don't need the Fel this early. Don't need both Kiatis. We got Ogdo into Marin into Kiati. But yeah, Josh, definitely agree. Take a break. Like, if I wasn't streaming right now, I would just turn off Carabas. I would just shut it off. I would either go take an entire break from SWU and like go and do something else, like watch. I haven't watched Fallout Season 2 you can watch that. Actually, I almost wonder if I should have ran Marin out first, but this is fine with me. Cause Marin turn 1 would have been sick to kill the 3/2 and live, but Grogu's a little bit slow now. So now we're just gonna go ahead and get the 5 damage to base, force them to trade in. We get the Marin down. We're cooking here. He does get to get the Yoda draw, but now Marin here is insane into Village Protectors. Not insane, and that's a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, now I don't think we need the Ogdo here. We can pitch. I wish we had a heroic card to pitch here now. We're not going to pitch the Chirrut. Actually, no, we don't even need to pitch anything here. We just get the Force, draw with Kiati. There's no reason to pitch. Honestly, these cards are all solid, and there's no heroic cards. You don't even have an Anakin. So we're going to go ahead and draw with cards. Ooh, I hope our Marin lives now because we have the Force Lightning. But yeah, no, I mean, I get it, folks. Like, losing is never fun. Like, oh, I think it's a mistake. I think you should have taken down the Marin here, honestly. Is that incorrect? I don't know. But now I can just go, oh, we just do the Anakin. This is where RNGesus is here just to, I did my prayers to RNGesus. We're drawing back up. We're good, folks. We're good. We're about to have double Anakin proc off. If they play Queen Amidala here, yeah, let's get, okay, Ball Star University. Yep, we got it. But Josh, like I said, I'll just repeat what I said before though. It's like taking a break is never a bad thing. Like, to me, I know if it's hard, easier said than done. I can have times where I'm like, I'm not gonna quit. We're not gonna end it on a loss. I'm gonna play till I can win one, and then it's just like, I just tank my mood, tank my day, and it doesn't feel good. So, Talzin with Obi-Wan there. Maybe we could just flip, so you can't Rivals Fall, and then if he plays Queen Amidala, we just cook him here, and he just passes. I think we're gonna go ahead, kill the Obi-Wan. If he just has like another takedown, we can just slam the Poe. He has nothing. Yeah, so now we're just giving him a blind flip, basically. And here we actually probably just slam the Poe since he is just dirtling. And the next turn we have. I guess he's playing it well. If he has the Amidala. Oh, he could have the Luke, I guess. The My Only Hope Luke. So I think we just play the Poe and let him Luke it. And the next turn we kill Luke with Anakin. That'd be the worst case scenario here, but It's fine. It's fine. He just has to plays the foul, so he didn't have the mirror running help Luke. It's interesting to put it on top. They say maybe he likes all the cards in his hand, or her hand, or their hand. I don't want to assume. I'll just stick with he for Yoda. I'll use the pronouns of the leader. Not that anyone else cares about that stuff, but let's go ahead and keep playing. Don't really need the cheer it here. Don't really need any of this. So now we want to, if he just flips and like, actually I want to undo that. I want to swing with Marin first. I want to hold the Han flip, because ideally, say he ramps into flip here, we can, yep, we could play Anakin and, actually, I can't really pass because he could just claim, so I'd be kind of telegraphing. So I think we just, I probably should have actually hit the, oh no, I swung first with Marin. Let's go ahead, attack in, force the blind flip. Just kill the Marin, and then probably just play the Mace Windu, put damage on Yoda, honestly. Doesn't feel great for them. I could shrink it down, but the shrink doesn't really do anything, so now I can just go ahead, threaten the kill of the Mace next turn. I think we're chilling here, folks. Maybe because sequence had a little bit better, but it still was not that best flip for them. They might just claim, they might just kill my leader. If they do, then I get the force back with Kiadi, or not with Kiadi, with Mace. He just claims, draw into a Luke. Ooh, and Trent. This is a perfect draw, folks. This is where getting a little bit not bailed out, but like, yeah, getting rewarded. We'll keep the Force Lightning for, I don't know what. We can kill the leader even this turn. If he throws on a Sentinel here to protect Yoda, I can Force Lightning. He just claims, and I guess he wants, do I play around the Luke is the question. Then we want to get the Force. Probably just run over the Yoda here. Now if he Lukes me, I can Luke his 4/5. We both have Lukes on board, but he's got a lot more damage on base than I do. Doesn't play the Luke. I think we just play the Anakin here now. Kill the what's it called? He plays the Han1. That's fine with us. We get to entrench that. Probably just slam. Oh wow, what a draw. We don't really need the Namek at this point. I think since it's such a big board, I think we just play the bow. Actually, no, you don't want to walk into his bow. But nothing dies. I think we go ahead and play around the bow. If he just swings the base, then he plays a bow, then we can, okay, there's that. I think we just slam the Luke. Honestly, save 7 damage. And we always can entrench it, honestly. Yeah, I always go Orca Force Lightning it next turn, depending on what he plays. I don't know. I don't think we're kind of chilling. We got the same number of cards. He can't play a Luke. Your only hope into a blue leader here doesn't really do anything here. Yeah, we get to play our bow now and our Owen if we want to, but we don't really need to draw anything or heal with the Luke on board, right? So let's go ahead. We want to keep our removal and keep our big drops. So we got another double Anakin proc to go off. So, yo, what's up, Jordan? Yeah, again, like this matchup is pretty good for us because like we have these tools that can make their flip really awkward, and now it's like, now it's like we do need to start killing them because of but like home ones into Calorins into Queens, but I'm gonna go ahead and give Luke the XP because they're gonna want to get bow off the board, but Luke is also just as threatening now. They could slam their own bow. Now Luke, actually, I didn't think about the Kellerin, but now Luke trades into Kellerin. We'll just go ahead and do that. Get the restore, and 4 or 5 doesn't save him from blue leader, so we'll give it to the bow now. We'll spread it out a little bit. And he claims, makes sense. We get the crate, and we got the Owen now. I don't think we have any reason to resource. Actually, we don't even need the Owen. If we resource to 10, we can play crate plus entrenched. So that's what we need to see here, folks. The crate dragon might seal this game. Yeah, I know, Kyle. So my first PQ was like that. Ooh, and here, I think we shrink down the Kellerin. We can tank the hit from the home one, and then we can entrench our bow and kill their bow. Yep, we're good. I see it. You can still kill my Luke. but then, oh wait, then it actually kind of sucks. We both get an XP. I don't know if I want to entrench that. Do I want to entrench? Maybe I just entrench and go face. Like entrench and go face. I think that might be the move. Because bow can't kill my bow now. So save the 8 damage, save the 2 restore. I can't kill his bow, but like my bow's bigger than your bow. So, and I got the crate coming down. So we'll keep resourcing up just so we can play. We can play Luke plus Itinerant. There's no reason to keep the Yaddle now. Like, there's no power dark sides to play around or Super Laser Blast. So, yeah, I don't think you can afford to take 10 here. And there is. Yep. Do I just slammed? I think I just slammed the crate now. And make us awkward. I have 2 10-10s on board. I love this board today. I love having crate and bow on the board. It's just insane. Not like no decks can really deal with it really. It's not that common, right? But yeah, I should have swung there actually first, but we're gonna go ahead and give the XP to the bow so that Luke can't kill it. And now I don't know what they could possibly have. So I don't know, maybe that's too quick, but GG. You can't play anything. All right, we're back in the win column a little bit. Let's see if we can claw our way back up to 500, folks. So we got to put in the Chams, 3rd crate, 3rd fell. We don't need any other stuff here, really. We can take out a Chirrut. We can take out a Poe. And probably the Owens. So, there's no power dark side to play around, and don't need the heal. The draw is nice, but the rest of the cards we have are pretty good. So I'm going to try that. I'm not sure many turn 1s instead. But Kyle, for Blue Green Villain, I've had this before. I think I just mentioned it at the tournament. But ooh, great! We have think of the First Lightning package almost as like a 3-card combo between Marin, Force Lightning, and Anakin. And we got 2 of the 3 here, so we're gonna keep this. We can get rid of the Chirrut and the Yaddle. So we got Yaddle into Marin or Cham if he ramps. So if you're playing Yoda, I don't know if you can play around if you can ramp on curve with against decks that can run Cham. So I almost want to run Marin here in if I had a better, so I had another turn 2 play. Ooh. We always can slam the Cham as for resource play if we had to. I'd rather keep both Anakins here because we saw how good Anakin was last match, right? That's a bit unfortunate. Don't really need the Force here, so I'm just going to slam my Marin. I don't want to attack in to Obi-Wan and then what's it called? Die and turn on the Yoda flip. So I'm going to trade into the Mina and get the Force. And there's a bit unfortunate of a draw here. We have to play the Cham this turn, so I kind of hope they ramp. But anyway, Blue Green Villain matchups. To me, there's a spectrum of difficulty. It goes from like easiest, or I'll do it this way. Easiest to hardest. Easiest to me, of the meta ones, obviously not all of them. Easiest is like Kira. Then it goes like Chancellor 6 Palpatine, Data Vault. Then Kylo 5 Data Vault, and then lastly, like way at the end is Palp 1, like Colossus or whatever, or Blue. I think here I think we want the Anakins over the Maces. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Get the Force, and then hopefully he ramps, but we'll try to dirtle a little bit. He's gonna have to disclose the Bleeder and the resupply carrier here. That's where I actually can see cutting Chams because against Yoda they might not ramp until way too late, right? Wait, how did Marin die? Oh, he attacked in the Marin last turn. That's right. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I just play the Cham. I'll still pass. He's probably just gonna draw, but let's see here, folks. So I don't have Anakin online yet, so I kind of need my Yaddle to die. I think they're more difficult just because like okay, there's our okay. We'll just play a Cham out. He's not ramping this turn, so we can go ahead and play it. If he kills our Yaddle, then we have our Luke on or Anakin's online. We got the Kiadi draw here. We can also just play the Kiadi, save the Anakins and Lukes. But yeah, I think they're more difficult because like at least the way I play it. Yeah, I think Yoda players are learning to play around the Cham. So it's a case to actually cut Cham entirely. Actually, maybe I don't consider Cham like a lock for the deck. But Blue Leader there is probably gonna eat my. Yep, that's fine. Now we get to play the. Yep, I'm gonna just slam our Anakin. Kill the 2/2 shielded, clear up the board. with the Cham and our leader, and we're cooking now, folks. It looked a little bad there for a second, right? It almost a little spooky, like, oh my gosh, I have 1 unit to their 3, but the Anakin is just insane. We're gonna go ahead, clean that up. Cham is still solid though, as a 5/4, but any other 4-drop would have been just as good, if not better there. Ooh, we got another Luke. We need the Force Lightning, probably, because we haven't seen the one yet. That's right. So this is a tough call here. Maybe I don't need the Cad. I don't think I need to draw any cards here. I think I've got all. I don't have my 9 drops yet, but I've got all my 6s and 7s and you know, Force Lightning. I want to keep the Force Lightning to be able to play to stop the play on like. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I got the Luke this turn. Could have a way to kill my Han, deny the Luke, so I have the Anakin or the Force Lightning backup play. So I think I don't need the Cad there. It's a little. You have to think about whenever you're going to resource Cad Mundi. Ask yourself, like, do I like? I usually ask myself one way to put it is like, are the cards in my hand, like, are the cards in my hand better than better than any cards I could draw? And the only cards I could draw that are better are like my 9 drops. The rest of my cards in my hand were so good. So here I can't play the Luke, obviously. I think I just played the Force Lightning out and get it in the bin, kill that, keep my units on board, and push some damage. I think that's gonna be the line here. It'll be other like, you know, they didn't ramp, so like we're flipping. I'll be able to play Luke on the flip turn. Another blind flip. This is where, again, playing this deck, you really want to do the blind flip, right? And they're just gonna claim. Might as well do the overkill. And now we got another Cad. Ooh, that's actually really tough now because don't want to get rid of another Cad, but we want to hold the entrench for the first home one. So they surely have a home one. They put the cards on top. They like their entire hand. So maybe I get rid of a Luke here because instead of playing 2 Lukes, we have double Anakin proc now. So I think I can get rid of a Luke instead of the Cad, just because like the potential draw. So if it plays like we can do like entrench plus Cad next turn on the home 1 turn. So feels a little bit bad, but I think if it was my first Cad, I would just put it down. But since I just resourced one, I'm gonna go ahead and resource the Luke. We got the 2 Lukes in hand, which can be awkward sometimes if I play a Luke and he just stays alive, and now you can't play. You don't want to play him when you got a full health Luke or healthy Luke on board. So, but let's see here. Let's see what we got. He plays the Luke. So we're gonna go ahead and play our Luke, I think, and if he has to blind flip and get a 6-drop to save his Luke, I think is gonna be the move. That's kind of risky in my opinion. I don't know what the chances are, but yeah, I think you have to go for it. Let the Luke die. Yoda's gonna be able to kill something, but he'll kill our Luke. Loses a home 1. That's just nice for us. And then do you just go base here? I guess you just go base. Force Lightning is a nice draw. Then we're gonna tack into the Yoda so that we can react to what he does. I again don't really go going face here. I want to kill the Yoda and then start going face. So we haven't drawn any of our 9 drops yet. Our resource row is, you know, we haven't lost much. We have lost a Mace, we lost a Luke, but we have Cad plus Entrench this turn. Cad plus, you know, or just Force Lightning. Just trades in. So we're gonna go ahead. Play our we draw the bow. We got the Cham. It plays what's it called? Another home 1. There's a Kelleran. That's a little bit annoying actually. I think we just play the Cham and get a unit on board. Yes, the Typho can then kill my Cad, which is a bit annoying. But then we can play our bow. Or I just claim and play the bow. No. I think I kind of want to bait the kill because they might think, oh, they can deny the Force, which yes is true, but like I don't really need the Force right now with this hand. So I also can just slam their own bow, but I think I just respond with my own bow versus bow, honestly. So let's see what they do here. These attacks base. Interesting. I don't love that because you can hit base here now with Cad, with what's his name if you want, but. I'm gonna do this now. Luke is online. I don't love that play. I guess he plays bow now. It maybe is worse, but has an Amidala, so we maybe hold the bow for their Amidala. That's fine with me. Do I entrench my Cad? Probably not. Probably go into the Kelleran, which kind of feels bad, but Keeps me most flexible, I think. I want to play. I could slam the Luke, but it kind of commits to this turn. We're playing, kind of playing a game with chicken here, honestly. So, if they go like Han1 into like, you know, Obi-Wan. Okay, I think we just play the Luke then. We have Luke plus entrenched. I think I'll play the Luke. Let's do the Luke. That's our third Luke, right? Because one already died and one. So this is maybe walking into like a vanquish, but let's go ahead and claim. We'll hold the. It's not playing Han1 anymore, so we can hold the entrenched. If he goes for the, I can't play into the Amidala because of the bow. So let's go ahead and actually let's just slam our bow now. I think maybe he doesn't have it. Let's go ahead. It's now 7. Yeah, it could play Amidala now, but I feel like Amidala, yeah, Vanquish there. He can play Amidala now, so needs like a fell. If he fells, we can just slam Anakin next turn and kill the Typho. Still have crates coming. We still have. I guess your only hope Amidala is a bit annoying here. Yeah. We got double Anakin proc though, so we're kind of chilling. We got the crate, so we can do Anakin plus Fell, and we're gonna kill 2 things, so we're gonna get a lot of XP, and give an XP there. Can't kill the Typho, so I just go forward to base. Puts me at 22, but ooh, we can not kill the Typho, but I think we entrench our bow now. It's a little hairy though. It's gonna be a little hairy, right? Because he's gonna get me to 22 with the Luke on board, but that's all he has. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight. I don't know, folks. Might drop a game to Yoda for once. Let me knock on wood and jinx myself, but yeah, this is a tight one. There's another Amidala, so we'll give the XP here, so we can't kill with the spy. Might just claim. Yeah, this is gonna be really tricky, folks. I don't think he has to just claim, I think, and then Itinerant is actually a great draw there. I think we just, if we go to 12, no, we're playing Itinerant. We don't want to get rid of the crate. We probably could resource a crate there, but I think we're taking too much damage. I think they turned the corner quicker than us, and I think I just let myself take too much damage. You know, it's a little bit tricky. And let's go ahead and kill the spy, give the XP. It's not really gonna matter. We have the heal. We can Fell plus Harsh Lightning, the Amidala, and let's do the math though. Let's think about it. If we do Fell, Itinerant, and Force Lightning. Can we? No. Right? So we have to do I think we Fell the We need how many resources to kill the Amidala with Force Lightning? We need 2 to damage. We need to do 5 resources. That leaves us 6. So we can do that plus Fell. It's not enough. So I think we're cooked. We can do. No, we can Fell that and trade into there. We have to Fell the Queen. Doesn't really matter where we put it. No, we're very cooked, I think. If he has anything with 5 attack or more that he can play. Let's go ahead and heal. Yeah. Okay, resupply carrier. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. But no, we're gonna be cooked. Cassian does not help us. and then we can kill one spy. It's actually very important, actually. All right, we got there. We got there. Yeah, I know. I didn't play this properly for sure. It does not help us at all. So we're supposed to 27, and then we have no outs to the. Wait, do we have lethal on board? If we, oh, that's so risky. If I had any interaction there, I could just win. 14, 21, 27, 28. We don't have lethal on board. GG, well played. Don't have anything. Took too much damage, but great Yoda player is gonna drop some games. Not our day. I jinxed it a little bit, but yeah, it's a tough one. I didn't see the crates in time. I think we're fine with our sideboard plan. Do I want the second Nemec in this matchup? Maybe. Yeah, I think we're fine with this actually. Let's try it out. I'll get initiative this time. And then, so you can see, I love this matchup though, because it's like, it's not just draws. It's like, it is very skilled. There's a lot of lines to take. Oh, both entrenched on. Thanks for the, yeah, it didn't end up mattering, but good call. I was not seeing that. But I think here, do we mull this? I think we keep it with the Grogu Star. Grogu Star is just very good. We can entrench Grogu in this matchup because there's no powers to play around. So I think I'll do this and this. We have another 6 drop in hand. We can do Grogu into either Yaddle or Yaddle. We can actually do Yaddle plus entrenched, which is kind of a nice turn too. Because entrenched Grogu is just gonna like they'll have to like vanquish it. That's the first thing they can do. The only thing they can do to really remove it, right? So we'll do the Grogu, and ooh, we got the Ogdo. I think we do Ogdo here over the Yaddle. Yeah, Yaddle's not really doing much for us, so I'm gonna move the Grogu damage over. But I just entrench it and kill the Yaddle. You can play Village Protectors. I think I like the entrenched line. I want to try it. I can kill his Yaddle. Or if he just plays Village Protectors, I just like. Yeah, I just I don't know. I haven't tried this line against Yoda that much. I've tried it in the mirror. It's very good, but I haven't tried it against Yoda. So it seems theoretically this should be just as good. Has his own entrenched. So we get to nice. But my unit can do more than they can. So let's see here, folks. So they just attack in. Then, okay, they pass. Oh, we can fell that now? I might actually just fell that because we don't have a great 4 resource play. Let's see, though. That's interesting. I don't think I want the Grogu. I think I want the Ogdo instead. But I kind of want to fell and then swing into something to get the force. But let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. He doesn't swing with it. I can just fell it, and then they vanquish me next turn. So it's kind of a, you know, we're kind of just trading 2-for-1s, kind of, or 2-for-2s, I guess. Or it evens out. It would even out, right? 3 cards for 3 cards, basically. But the resupply to me is a little risky. I'm gonna go ahead and fell that now. Even though I use an early fell onto like that, but I have no other way to like deal with that unit, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and claim. Ooh, Force Lightning is nice here. We don't need that. Now we want to keep the other fell. So now we're playing either the Mace or Anakin this turn. If I flip and he Rivals Falls me, then we're constantly fine. Cause then you can't like. I can just do the Cassian backup line, right? So the Vanquish makes sense. You're gonna have a blind flip next turn. We're just gonna play out. Do we just play out the Cassian, or do we play out the Anakin? Probably the Cassian, because that way we can. Oh, I don't get the Force for Mace though. No, Cassian dies more likely to the Yoda, so I think we're just gonna go ahead, play the Mace out. Yeah, the Mace seems better. Anakin has the higher ceiling. Now we have the Force Lightning in hand. I'm just going to play out the Mace. And if he blind flips and gets lucky, it feels really bad. I guess his leader can. Ooh, we got another Anakin here. I don't know if we can afford the Cham. You usually need to do the Cham on curves. They did a really risky line for them to just do the ramp on curve, but it worked out for them. Yeah, I could have gone for Cassian, but I kind of want to try to get the Force and develop a bigger unit. Because the rivals fall on my interesting, my leader there. Makes sense, makes sense. I think I just slammed the Anakin, so that way like one unit's gonna be alive. So if I slam Anakin first, he can flip and kill Anakin, and then trade into base. But then I can play my second Anakin and kill it with the or I just play. Maybe I cheat out the. Maybe I just do the Cassian. I'll do the Cassian this time actually. On second thought. Phew, didn't lose a good card to the Smuggle. Yeah, we'll see. You might be forced to like flip and kill my Cassian now instead of the Anakin. So then, we'll see. We'll see. Get rid of a Luke. We only got 3 cards in hand, so we're in a decent spot here. We got some good cards. We don't have any of our 9 drops, but I'm gonna go ahead and attack in. Because now next turn the second attack plus the Anakin can kill him, but he might just claim. Doesn't do the claim, so now, ooh, the bow draw is nice. We have a fel for the first. What's it called? We're kind of telegraphing our Luke, but Anakin here is nice against if they have our Luke, but they also just have the. I guess what's it called? Han1 only brings back a Yaddle, so that's not the greatest. So now, okay, we're ahead on damage, but we have the same cards in hand, but we know our cards are decent. I don't know how their cards are, but we'll see, folks. We'll see. The trend of today is me losing a bunch, so we'll see if that trend continues, and that's okay. There's the home one we talked about. I'm probably just gonna slam our bow, and we got double bow. Probably don't need the Force Lightning now, because yes, it can turn on double Anakin proc, but I kind of want to keep double bow. Because last time you saw I played the bow, and he kind of realized he didn't slam his Amidala. So I'll keep the fel to be able to maybe fel next turn, but let's go ahead, slam the bow. Oh, nothing dies. That's right. I forgot it's a 2/4. I think we still slam it, honestly. And see what we get here. We get so much to restore, but we're gonna go ahead and put it on the bow so that Luke can't kill it. Maybe he has something else, but let's see here, folks. I don't know if I can afford to take another hit. Okay, that's a good draw. We don't need the Yaddle. I think we run over the Luke with the bow, and he plays his own bow. We have our second bow. He just goes base. Then we run over the Luke and give our Anakin the XP. If he just plays the bow, then we play our next bow. And our fel plus Force Lightning is good, or just crate. If he just swings, we probably slam crate. If he doesn't swing, we have the fel. He goes, yep, he plays the bow. Probably play our next bow or fel that. Probably crate, actually. We can afford to take 7 here, I think. No, I don't think we can. We don't have double Anakin proc, but we can fel plus Anakin. Doesn't kill it. I don't think we can afford to take the 4. Wait, can we do Force Lightning? Could kill that? Would be 4, 7. No, that's not enough. Yeah, I think we afford. Don't take the 7 here, and I think we just Force Lightning to get the next Anakin to be a bit better. Instead of the fel, because fel we can't do fel plus Anakin because it's not gonna be any good. I think we're gonna do the Force Lightning our entire turn, but yes, they can claim and do 9 to base, but then we can either like, I don't know, it's getting tight. It's getting tight. These good players makes this matchup harder. I think I've played a lot of just people picking up the deck so far, so my win rate against it is definitely not like how it I should be going 90% against every Yoda. So let's see here. I don't like taking 9 to base, but I think, do we just slam our other bow? No, because then we just lose. We can't play the other bow until we play a Amidala. We can play Anakin. Oh, this is awkward. We just fell, and then if he does a home 1, we just lose. No. Sucks having the Anakin on board here. It's a little awkward, right? I don't know, folks. I don't think I'm playing my best games today, but it's okay. It's okay. You can't play your best every day. I can't just play the crate. That's out of the question. Can play the bow, but then we just play Amidala and we probably just lose. I'm just gonna have to trade in. He does get the XP, which is unfortunate. I was not thinking. I just went too fast. The chimer thing popped up, and I was like, "Oh, we just gotta go," and that was a mistake. And there we go. That's gonna be game, folks. The Kelleran's gonna seal it. Yeah, dang, GG's. Let's see what we would have drawn. No, it would have saved us. I misplayed that for sure. Likewise. Oh man, I jinxed myself at the beginning, saying like, "Oh boy, a Yoda, a good matchup for us," and yeah, no, I'm just trash at the game, folks. Right? That's how I'm just 4-8. Why are you even watching me? JK, JK, /S, whatever the sarcasm. You can tell I'm joking, right? But yeah, not our day, just not our day, and not been our day on Sunday either. But that's totally fine, folks. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think it's 50-50. I think I'm definitely favored for sure. Like, if you look at, I'm like 90% before this, but against obviously mostly randos, but some good players as well. I just think this was a very good Yoda player, and I didn't like my sequencing there in that game 2, or even in this game. Like, I walked into the bow and I even said it like, oh, I have their bow, can just kill my bow and I can play my other bow, but I didn't, I don't think I sequenced that. I think I didn't think through the lines properly there, so it's just my mistake. Like, I wouldn't say I was tilted. I'm slightly tilted again now, so I'm kind of taking a break to talk about it, but yeah, I think, yeah, exactly. I'm saying we're getting it out now for this weekend against the Sector, but it really matters. Like I said, I'm not really upset here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a quick, I'm going to force Kuma. I'm going to do a little quick dog break. That's because I'm good. Kuma, I'm picking you up. All right, I haven't showed. This is my partner's dog. To show off Kuma on stream. Hi, Kuma. Say hi to the stream. So wave hello. You'll see us sleeping. He doesn't look happy with me right now. He looks pissed. You want to sit in my lap while I play, or what do you think? You want to do my lap dog? My big lap dog? This is Kuma, everyone. He's a little shy. You can tell. He doesn't love strangers. But oh, look at hey Kuma. Oh, that's like an instant. If I could bring him with me to the Sector, I would, just to like instant cure the tilt. It's just like you just get to pet a dog for a second. He's got a bath yesterday, nice and or 2 days ago, nice and fluffy. So that's it for this game. Let's go on. We got another hour. So let's see as we get up to 500. We got Mr. Grogu here on Sabine ECL. It can be a tough matchup. Haven't played that much. Yeah. But let's see here. Look, have fun. And let's go ahead and keep. We kind of just can race him sometimes. You want to stay here, buddy? Or all right. He looks like he's like tired, so I'm gonna put him back on the couch. All right, buddy, you can go back on the couch. All right, thanks, bud. Thanks for the emotional support, literally, as Sage says. So here, I think we just go race into like Ogdo into Marin and to draw something up, and then hope maybe we get the Force Lightning. So. Yeah, we have the health. Ooh, that's not a good start. I wonder if I just play out the Marin instead? I probably want to play out the Cassian next turn, possibly. Anyway, as disclosed, of course, as they always do, I'll play the Marin. Drawing a Force Lightning here would be kind of sick, but we'll see. So see if my prayers have been answered. If I could draw Force Lightning here. I do not, but I get the Poe. Poe's not a bad draw. I'm actually going to pitch the Anakin, the Cassian to the row now with the on attack. So, kill the spy and maybe delay, maybe pass once or twice. Try to get him to swing with the red 5 first before I play the Poe. But Poe's still pretty solid here. My Force, he just swings the red 5, so we get to slam our Poe. And now, I don't know if we can just, if he doesn't kill the Poe, I don't think we can race here because he still has the, oh, he goes double, he goes really wide. I don't like this. Really need to draw that Force Lightning here. We got double discard on the board. Don't see it. The cheer, it's a good draw. I think we just go face instead of killing the leader. Is that bad? 3, 6, 9, 12, 22. Give him to 12. If they don't ECL right away, then we get to slam down the Chirrut. No, I think we need to stem the tide here. I think we can discard the Chirrut and the Fel to kill, and with the Marin to kill the red 5. Let's do that. He's probably gonna swing with the red 5, which then lets us. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but I don't know if I should be racing here. But then he swings with the whatever one he doesn't swing with. I get to slam the Anakin, kill the other with my leader. I don't know if I should go on one race there, but I feel like I was losing that race with how wide they were going. Even if I slammed the Chirrut, maybe that was wrong. I'm playing pretty quick, fast, and loose right now against this deck, and I really should be taking my time. But ECL Wrecker is still going to come down, so that's where I thought, I don't know if racing is really going to be an option here. I have to swing twice with Poe, and with the red 5 on the board, it just didn't seem that likely. So, hard to say. Plays the Nemec. Plays the Parties for Freedom first, makes sense. That's going to be tough. I think I have to just hope he doesn't have the ECL Poe, basically, or ECL Wrecker, essentially. It could be his last card in hand. Oh, that sucks. If he kills our Han here, we just lose the game. But, yeah, it's that kind of day where I'm not playing. Okay, he doesn't have it. Doesn't have it necessarily. I think we just slammed the Luke. Only saves. Yeah, he's got the Wrecker. That's going to be it, folks. We're going to a game, quick game 2, but I should really take my time there, done the math. You can see where I'm like, I think I'm a little tilted still. Just, you know what we're going to do? We're just something really fun that I have the power to do. Boom. Oh, what's the record today, folks? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But let's see. You know, we got that. ECL Records is going to come down and make us very sad. But again, hey, the win-loss doesn't matter. Maybe I just don't even have that on the stream at all. I don't think anyone really cares about it. But we're just dead to the overwhelm. I didn't do the math either. I think I was just dead either way. I think I had to just race. I think my problem was I flip-flopped, right? I started from like, okay, we're gonna play Ogdo, we're gonna race, and then I went to like, okay, we're gonna try to control board, and I had the Poe. I should have just raced, I think, for sure. And we're just dead to ping. GG. And go to next game. But we have Let's Call It Wars we could try out. We haven't tested those out yet today. But yeah, rough games on stream today. I'll still update my record even though y'all can't see it. I'm 4-9. With the Nemec in, the upgrade hate, and then the Fells, I guess. Maybe. I don't really need the Kiadi draw. I could cut at least one of those. What else don't I need? Luke can be too slow, but maybe I don't need the third Fel actually, because Fel usually is kind of slow. So then I'll just put in the Let's Call It Wars, and we'll take out maybe another Kiadi. So really don't want to be drawing cards. I don't need to be drawing cards in this matchup. So taking out to 2 Kiadis and all the 9 drops for the Let's Call It Wars and the Nemec. Let's try this out. Do get initiative. We get the Nemec into the Grogu. Then we can go ahead and freaking Nemec winning the game for sure. Killing my Ogdo, right? Yeah, that was just GG kind of over at that point. So we'll keep this. Kind of tough though. I guess we could have got rid of it, but to go with the Nemec into Grogu, we'll go Nemec into Constable, I guess. Keep a Fel. No, I don't think we want to keep any Fels. We'll have the Luke instead. Maybe that's not the right call, but let's see here, folks. Let's see. I don't know about that. Maybe that was a weird research decision, but I feel like I'm trying to race and not trying to Fel them early on. I don't know. Let me know if you disagree. I'm not the on my game today, so I need the help. I need the help today, chat. Come on, help me out. Help me out. I need your help. But I'm having a good time still. I'm enjoying the stream. You know, I am. Yeah, no, it's been great. Not the wins, but yeah. So now we get to go ahead, get the free kill there, and then we hit a Marin. This would be a great draw. Probably just play the Kiadi out instead of the Grogu, instead of a Grogu full health. Honestly, it kills a 3/4. I think that's the move. Actually, I could have gotten rid of the Force Lightning too. Actually, instead, that was a mistake. But we're not going back. He just plays out the Fleet Lieutenant. It's not what you want to be doing. We're gonna go ahead and play the Kiadi. We should play that first to stop the ping, but again, now you're in the Force Lightning because we can do Constable plus Yaddle if he goes for like a what's it called line, like a Dark Saber, which I don't think you should go for, but he's up game 1, so you can be a little greedier in that case. But just go ahead and interesting. I don't love it because we have the Itinerant Warrior here is a great draw. We can't play any. Can't play. Interesting. We're just gonna go ahead and race. We're winning this race now by good margin, especially with after this heal. So still put ECLs up though. So remember these matchups, as y'all know, is never just plays it from hand. Interesting. We're still winning the race. The cheer is nice. We don't need 2 cheers at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and get the force. So we can kill the spy, but then he's controlling. He's not going to base. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna get this one, folks. I think I don't even ECL Poe here doesn't do enough. But let's go ahead and do that. 4 causes is not gonna be enough. Even like 3 to 4 causes is not gonna do it. They discard everything but Nemec, Fighters, and Red 5. So they had a wreck. They do have a wreck ECL wrecker now, but I'm gonna go ahead and threaten 2 swing lethal with my leader. So, and I got the what's it called? The extra 2 drop there, just for good measure. Don't need the Constable at this point. That's gonna be game, folks. All right, much better draws. Let's go to 5 and 9. I'll leave it up. I don't actually care. I'm just joking around. But another 4 cause. We're going to game 3 here. I think I like my sideboard plan. I think we're gonna stick with it. Didn't see Let's Call It War till it's too late, but that could be good. I got the it's really tough. So I got the double heal line with the Yaddle plus Owen, but do I keep that? I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I have no good turn 2 or turn 3. I have the Owen. I'm gonna try it. I'll go to Force Lightning and Entrenched. We'll try this out. So we always can sack the Owen and draw into like a 3. We have a good chances to draw a 3 or 4 cost play. So let's see. It's maybe questionable, but just the amount of restore on the board is crazy. We don't have initiative. We're gonna lose initiative anyway. This is great into a Nemec start because Nemec, just dies to the 2/4. So, and we just said there's the Nemec start. Play that first, and then don't want to see another Luke yet. So we do have the Entrenched on Yaddle if we need to, which actually is great. No, I think it's a good decent hand. It could be a lot worse. Say is basically how I thought. Could have mulliganed there, but I wanted to try it out. I was like, we'll see how this goes. If it was just the Yaddle and no Owen, I'm definitely resourcing that or definitely mulliganing that because like the Owen can help fix my curve here for sure. So we'll see. Again, the Yaddle Entrenched is pretty. The Swaddle is pretty good because we can't pop that until what's it called? Until I even entrench my Owen to kill the spy here. If he doesn't kill the spy if he doesn't kill my Owen, he does kill the Owen. So now, we get to take. This is kind of tough. I kind of want to take the Itinerant Warrior. I think. Then we have the Entrenched next turn. Yes, if we drop Force Lightning, it'd feel bad, but we actually got rid of one already, right? So I think I go for the Itinerant Warrior. It's just a much better play. Heal 2. Good 4/2 shielded on the board. And, we got the Cheer. We got the Entrenched. This is a pretty good draw. The Entrenched could threaten killing his leader, right, if I help play out one of my units. But I think instead we're just going to get the Force, kill the Spy. We got 0 on base here. And we're just going to go ahead and restore 1. Could have held the swing up for the Force with Cheer It, but I wanted to make sure I have initiative for going into the next turn. So don't even have Anakin online, I just realized. So Yoda Saber there. Going ahead and keep Cheer It alive. Let's Call It War might be pretty nice here. I want to get the Force first. So we're gonna do. We're gonna play. I guess we keep. Do we need to keep the Fel over the Anakin? Maybe. I don't think we're playing Anakin this turn because how is Itinerant gonna die? All right. So I'm probably playing Let's Call It War and Entrenched instead, and that's why we have the Fel for He slams a Poe. No, if he slams a Poe, then we can just like entrench our Han and kill it. So I think we do this. So we have either Anakin or entrench with, let's call it war. Somehow that itinerant dies. We're gonna do this though. Don't get the one restore off of Yaddle, but we're totally fine. We're totally fine. Is he ECLing Poe? He is ECLing Poe. Probably killing 2 units here. But now that means, oh, he is on attack. Interesting. So he keeps the Yaddle alive, which is interesting. So now we entrench. Okay, now we can do entrench our leader. How do we want to do this? Actually, no. We just kill. We can take some damage here. I think we're gonna end up just playing. I think I want the Anakin to be online. Well, what are we doing here? He's tapped out. We're killing the Poe for sure, either by shrinking with Anakin and killing with our leader, or entrenching our leader. I think I like the Anakin, and it develops board, and let's call it war here isn't amazing. So let's go ahead and just get the restore. He wants to kill our Yaddle, he can. So just deploy Han. We're kind of chilling. Oh wait, undo. I forgot. I just sacked the Yaddle to be able to do that line. I forgot. So we're gonna go ahead and entrench. That's my mistake. We'll just kill the A-wing, I guess. That was my mistake, but not quite a mistake, right? I'm still fine here. We got another Chirrut. Only 9 on base. Gonna be 12 after Cassian swings here, but I guess we. And now I can attack in, turn on the Anakin. You can like what? You can't even play Wrecker. You didn't resource, so now Anakin and Luke are online. I guess Luke is -6/-6, so let's go ahead and do that. He has another A-wing there. I think we go ahead and do forward to base, get the restore, and then if he claims, we trade in. Yeah, we're cooking here, folks. We don't need the Nemec at this point. We can play Chirrut plus Let's Call It War. So Let's Call It War is kind of just an open fire there, but that's a bit unfortunate, but I think we're still just winning this race with the Luke on board, right? And let's just do that. And there's no way. Let's do Let's Call It War and pass, and we're chilling. GG. I don't know what he could have. Outmaneuver, out of aspect. Rebel Assault's not going to do it. It's a little bit close, but yeah. All right, folks. Won a set. We're still under 500, but nice. Nice. 6-9. 6 wins, 9 losses. The only nice thing about that. But we'll go ahead. Ooh, we got Han1 Yellow. I haven't really played this matchup yet. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Space aggro generally, right? But it can be pretty flexible. Are them Spec Rollers? I know a bunch of y'all from Spec Rollers might be in the chat. If y'all know this, Pixel. So against Han1 Yellow, we really want to see entrenched. I think the Nemec start is actually pretty good, or the Nemec plus Owen here seems pretty good. I like Nemec plus Owen over Yaddle plus Owen, or do I want to get the Force? I probably want to get the Force. It's a little risky because we don't have a turn 2 play. If we get rid of the Cassians, we have to get rid of. We can't do that. Maybe we mulligan this actually. Get rid of the Poe probably. Poe's actually good on 4. I don't know. Yaddle and Owen to Cassian. I think we do this. Let's try this. Poe isn't like insane, but could have mulliganed, but I want to try it out. Because it's hard to race these double yellow decks with the cunning card. So yeah, I personally played a lot of this deck online during the DJ days, and it felt bad playing it on Karabas, the old Petronaki. So we placed an L3, which is not a great start, but we played the Owen now. Yes, you can just kill the Owen. Oh, we get the entrenched. So either kills the Owen or we entrench our. No, I still want the Cassian, I think. That's a little bit tough now. I want to keep the entrenched for the flip turn. I don't necessarily want to have to like rely on a draw off of the Owen to be able to get a play this turn. I have to entrench our Yao or something like that. It feels bad. So I think I have to get rid of the cast, the Anakin, or is it the Luke? I think it's the Anakin. Because in the 5 resource turn, we're both flipping, and I'm probably playing entrenched. So I'll get rid of the Anakin. Might be a little questionable, but so we did draw a play, but like again, I didn't want to have to rely on drawing a good play. So here I'm gonna play the Marin. I think I don't need to kill the L3. I think I just go ahead and get the Force. And if it was like Falcon and like Marin, he's going 4 resource play. Is that like a Kira? Which be a little annoying, but it doesn't stop our play, right? They had to sequence that differently. So now next turn, like, I don't know what Yessi calls entrenched, but I can just kill the Kira before, I don't know. I don't know if I love that, but maybe didn't have a better play. Like, I'm much more scared of like a turn 1 Falcon into a Han pilot, into whatever. Name's Luke Skywalker, which isn't coming down for a long time, so I don't know if I love that call. So now we get to resource the Cassian finally, because we did draw better alternate plays. Probably, okay, gets rid of Bamboozle. Probably just kill the L3 here. Or do I even need to go kill him? Might as well. I don't really care about killing the Kira here. Let's go ahead and draw cards. Oh, we get the Force Lightning, so now maybe we should kept the Anakin, right? We have the Entrenched now for People's Pilots, so I would need to kill the Kira at some point, so we're gonna go and put the damage in. So now a bunch of our units can kill. I don't need the Grogu. Cunning, I think. This is buff. We just kill with we just Force Lightning that down now, right? No matter whichever one he does, he can't flip into a 7. Save 7 damage, get that in the bin. Could entrench it, but I think I just kill it with Force Lightning instead. Seems good to me. Get that scare unit off the board, one of my favorite cards in the game. And go ahead and get the Restore. Can flip and play like a 3-drop, but like we have no damage on base. They have like no cards, so we're gonna go ahead and get Luke turned back online. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can play Falcon here is the best play, but still, I'm only at 11. We got double Entrenched now, double Itinerant Warrior. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think I go. I think I keep the Yaddle alive here. Or no, I think if I just slam the Luke. Let's just go ahead and slam the Luke. Get that on board. That way Han can kill my Han. And if I had a I think I just go ahead and do that. We pilot up the Falcon. It's a little spooky, but we have the Entrenched plus the Itinerants next turn. So we'll go ahead and get the Restore engine going with Yaddle. I know Silk was saying, speaking of Silk, it didn't like cut Yaddle entirely. I guess Han is a little bit annoying here because Han kills our Luke. But then actually that's pretty bad. I didn't think about that. He just strangles it out. We'll go ahead. We have so much Restore in hand and on board that we can go ahead and start racing. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch something. Maybe force him to bounce the Falcon. Maybe an Entrenched. We got the Fell for like the piloted. Yeah, we got double Itinerant Warrior. This is the amount of heal is gonna be crazy. But Han unit is still a bit annoying, but it's fine if we can do Fell plus Itinerant Warrior. That's actually pretty annoying too. Top or bottom? I think bottom is fine. Because now we probably just entrench. He's tapped out. We probably just entrench the 5/5 and take the 3, and then we're gonna just can't play both. We got the amount of Restore we have on board is just kind of crazy. This is where Yaddle, just like how much was Yaddle restored this game, right, folks? Like a bunch. So I'm sitting pretty chill. I'm sitting pretty, or however, I don't think I need to draw. Yep, GG. Next game. And now we can put in. I don't know if we need 9 drops in this game. Like I don't know if we need crates. They just get bounced. Bow could be okay. We want the constables because they probably run pilots. Want the Fel for like the cunning buff target. Probably want the Nemec. We saw there that Yaddle was actually solid, right? I think Poe is not that great because Poe just gets bounced, maybe. Well, maybe it forces a bounce. Maybe that's fine. Maybe I don't need the bows, actually. What do y'all think? Is Bow too slow against this deck? I think so. I think it's too slow. I think I actually put the Poes back in. I don't know what Let's Call It War, because most of their space units are 3/4s, right? I don't think I need Let's Call It War in this matchup. Oh, Chams. Cham. Can't forget about Cham against Han1. Even though... Is it that good, actually? Because he doesn't ramp. So is it really that good? I'll still run it. Because actually, yeah, because they do an early resource so you can play it. Okay, I'll take out the card draw. I don't need that. And then I'll take out maybe a turn 1 play since we put in probably even though Yaddle was clutch that game, I'll take out a Yaddle and try it out. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I haven't sideboarded for this matchup yet, so that was the first time. Turn 1 Cassian is not that bad actually into either Cham or Itinerant Warrior if the resource up. I think I'm gonna keep this. It could be worse, but I think I'm gonna keep this actually. And I'll keep the well, I don't need the Owen for sure. And then it's like I want to keep the Fel for like the first 7 drop, like the Han or the Memphis, because they're hard to deal with, or like a piloted Falcon, so they can't run Chewie. So I gotta keep Cassian, gotta keep that. That's 2 cards. We're keeping their Itinerant. So process of elimination. This is how I do my resourcing a lot of the times. I just probably limit it down to a single choice, Cham or Luke, and I think it has to be the Luke. Because if it was anything else but Luke there, like a 6 drop, I probably would even keep the Cham. But I think in this case, yeah, all right. They're gonna keep their hand. Okay, that was gonna be fine either way. No problem. Just thinking a while. And then we got the Owen and the Cham down. All right, we figured it out. Some decent start. Faith in your friends. It's okay. It's 2 spies. We get the oh, you know what? We'll treat it like a real tournament game. I'll go ahead and write down. We got faith in your friends, Falcon, surprise strike. All right. I recommend always have a little notepad. I got this one recently at $2 at CVS. Little notepad. See out the Cassian. Cassian gets to eat a spy. Yeah, we're kind of chilling here. Ooh, we get the Owen, but I want to keep the entrenched now. So I'll instead, but if I don't know. Well, I guess I can entrench. Actually, entrenching is good on either of my units. I'll get rid of the Owen. So I want to keep the Fel. That's actually pretty annoying, but we'll do the Itinerant Warrior. Did not think about Sanctuary Shuttle in this matchup, but that's actually an interesting call. It makes a lot of sense to me. Cham there is actually fine because he can ramp, but then I think did I kill a spy? I guess I kill a spy, right? Should I have gone face there? I don't actually know. I think I need to save my damage as much as I can. Let's pass. So he does ramp up to 5. We're gonna go get the Cham. I think that was a mistake, but I didn't have anything else to play, so but this is actually great. We were like not in a good spot, and now we're in a great spot. He's probably gonna have Han pilot then. You should have sequenced that differently. You should have played the Falcon first, or he's just resourcing up to be able to not have to pay for it next turn. Oh, and the faith in your friends. So we're gonna see all their cards in hand now. So it's gonna be what? Surprise strike, spare, and plow. So I played around the plow a little bit. So now, do we just slam the Han so we can't do the plow, or no? We could do Cassian, or we could do the mace. We have the force. I don't think we erase here. I think they still have 5, 7, 9. Give me a 20. I only have 5, 8, 12. It's not an amazing spot, but hopefully I can stop the flip with either entrench plus Fel, mace plus Fel. I think Force Lightning is too slow here. Let's go ahead and attack into a spy with our leader. Maybe maybe make him not want to do the plow to keep our Luke online. People plows into the Cham, then we can just Luke as leader on flip, right? But I think here we actually are going to slam the mace and kill the. Actually, no, we can kill this Sanctuary Shuttle with our Luke, and you only save 1 more damage compared to playing the mace. But we get a Luke on board that maybe he'll have to plow into now. And actually, you know what? Undo that. Let me think. Actually, I know I showed the Luke now, but like, I might want to actually keep the entrenches because if I save 2 damage, I'm going to 60. I'm going to 20 from Han at least. He's got a surprise strike in hand. I don't think I can afford to slam that. But I think I entrench the. No. I don't know, man. 5. I go to 18. I think I go to base. I'll take out the spy. I need to take out as many units as I can. Cause yeah, I think I can take that 3 damage. Do I just slam the mace here now? Save that 3 damage. I can take 7 from Han. I don't know. Plo can still wreck me, but if I entrench, I can't fell anything. I don't know. I think I'm screwed. No matter what. It's my thought. I'm just gonna pass. I don't know. What do you folks think? It's kind of a tough one. You got the faith in your friends in the Sector Shuttle. Like, that start is just kind of insane. So I don't think I have any ways really around that. A lot of pumps in this deck. I don't think my start was good enough. I should probably mulligan. Even though I got the Cham off, that kind of almost caught us up, but we're still taking too much damage. Like, I don't know what did I start with again? I started well, Cassian's right, and that was maybe not the best keep in hindsight. But live and learn. He has like a just plays Plo here. The emphasis not great with the Saboteur, but we get to bounce the Itinerant, I guess is interesting. This is a surprise strike, so I think we have to kill. Do we have to fell? We fell that, and he can surprise strike me, and then we can entrench the space unit. So we'll just have to hope he doesn't have another 7 drop. He blasters me. Another surprise strike. Do we go for the entrench or do we go for the itinerant heal here? There's no way he doesn't have any other units, right? I think both ones just kind of lose, but I think I'd rather get the unit on board. I'm just very dead. Very, very dead. GG. Going to game 3. I didn't have to my record yet, but I'm now going to be, what, 7-10. Yeah, I don't know about that. I guess I'm putting, let's call it, I forgot about Faith in Your Friends. So I got the reason to put in Let's Call It War. But I don't know if I can figure out what to cut out now. I guess, do I cut out Force Lightning? Is that just too slow, even if I draw the combo? That might be the line here, because I think everything else I kind of need. 1 sec. I think... what do folks think? Is Force Lightning just too slow? I guess double Anchor Proc is insane though when you get it off. I guess I'll take out all the Kiatis and a Poe. So no card draw for us, but we have the faith. Yeah, let's try. I don't know. I'm just trying different things out. We do get initiative now, and this looks like a good keep to me. You got the Ogdo into Itinerant, into Cheer It to stop like the flip to base. So I think this is good. And if I draw the Force Lightning, or if I draw, you know, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I haven't really played this matchup a bunch yet. This is my first time playing this matchup entire set. Even last set, I wouldn't say I even played. You know, wasn't being played much because of Force Throw, pre-banned. So he goes Falcon. Bit spooky, but we're currently out racing. If he pilots it, then we can fell it next turn. If he goes Han pilot, might even just go down on the Cheer It if he pilots here. Doesn't pilot. I wonder if I do throw on the Cheer It so I can get the itinerant heal over the Sentinel, and that's unfortunate, folks. We really wanted to see the pilot there, right? Anakin's not gonna do us any good. So we're gonna have to get the Force, and might build out race here, but like I said in the beginning, it's really hard to race these decks. They also have 2 more health notes at the beginning. We do have the itinerants, so there's the Han pilot. I think we just fell that now, so we can't take another 5. And then we keep the force. Still that freaking, what's it called? Hauler is a problem, right? If he has another pilot, we're kind of just cooked. I have no answer. I guess I have the itinerant heals, but let's go ahead. Cheat it out, use the force. Resources up. So we're just kind of racing. We might put out a race, we'll see. Flow. 3 is not going to do it. That's not going to take the force. 2. Oh, man. We got 2 swing lethal either way. We have to kill the Plo for sure. And we're just dead to surprise strike. Or any pumper. Oh, we got the entrenched. We got the entrenched. And the, I don't know if I should have kept the mace there. Actually, I'm going to undo that. But blaster doesn't quite do it. Surprise strike doesn't quite do it. Cunning doesn't quite do it. Do we entrench or do we itinerant? I think we have to do the entrench first. Let's see, folks. Let's see here. We got like 5, 10. You're still able to deal with 2 of our units on board. Oh, that's not going to do it, right? We're gonna get this one. We're gonna get this one. Yay! Finally, finally. Let's go. All right, we got time for at least one more set. Ogdo Bogdo for the win. If you don't have the freaking Sanctuary Shuttle, the faith in your friends in the Sanctuary Shuttle line is just, to me, is insane. Not a lot of decks can beat that. We'll try it. If we can win this one 2-0, we'll go back to 500, folks. We'll go back to 500, and we'll end the day on a good note. But let's see what we get here. We're queuing up. But I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Posted a video on our channel today for the unboxing of the Premier Games tokens. Super awesome tokens. Check it out if you haven't already. Quick little video. Wait, folks. Wait, folks. We got hot off the presses here. We have a new Luke Skywalker card. Oh my goodness. Wait, new Luke Skywalker card. Let's see this card here. Let me actually make sure I'm not keeping my opponent waiting. I'll take initiative. So it's Prestige Luke with, what is that? Cunning Red, Yellow, White. And then a 9/7 for 7. When played, opponent chooses 1. Oh, your opponent chooses? Oh, you create a credit token, ready this unit, or you may deal 5 damage to a unit. That's tough because they can always, like if they have an empty board, they always just do the 5 damage. That's interesting. I don't know how good that is. It obviously, these cards are so hard to evaluate. Here we're gonna keep this. Chancellor popped out of all here. I was talking about this is like the second, the 4 different main blue-green villain decks. This is like second easiest or third hard, second easiest. So we'll see if it's not easy per se, but we got 2, 3. I don't think we need to early foul this early. And actually, I think I'd rather keep the Marin, go Grogu, Marin, Itinerant over the Mace here because of the possible discard of Force Lightning. So go Grogu. They don't even go for they must have a power, I guess. So they don't even go for the draw. But yeah, I guess that's an interesting card. I'm not gonna say he's bad, but interesting because he has the Merciless Contest there. That's not something you see too often, but I think shout out to Adam from Uber Ganner from Milwaukee who top 4'd our PQ with this list. I think his first ever top 4, so that was super awesome. And he had to play our teammate Micah, some Milwaukee friendly fire on, if you saw that on the last half of that was on stream. Another Merciless Contest. So we're just gonna play the Itinerant Warrior here, and I just gonna keep denying my force, but I'm just gonna play. I guess now I have the Nemec. I don't have the other red card though. Nemec plus. I can play both Grogu and Cheer at this turn. I can go like for a power here. This is like a hard. Okay, this is like a hard control variant. Like, what is this deck? This is interesting. We'll see here. They just claim. Not even going for the draw. They just no plot whatsoever. But where's that? He doesn't have Super Laser Blast for a long time, so we're gonna go ahead and go a little bit wide here. We don't keep the Nemec now because he draws much better cards. I would have wanted to keep it, but those other cards we just drew are just better. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by this deck. It's just like a hard control version, which I think is just a worse version. Isn't Iden just straight up better? I don't know if Adam's here, but there's the Vigilance. He's going for the mill. Did he mill anything good? Not really. He milled an Anakin and a bow, but that's fine. Wait, he milled a Force Lightning? Hell yeah. I guess I'll lose one Anakin, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the Force now. And go ahead and play out the Mace. Another Luke. So we don't have a great post-blast turn yet. We should have kept one of our weenies in hindsight. I'm not thinking about this being a hard control deck, but yeah, I'm really curious. They just have no plot cards. The Condemn. I'm gonna go ahead and just swing the base. And do I oh, I get the Overwhelm. No, I guess the Condemn. I have no reason to play out a card, basically. Let's see what they got. They probably show they have a Blast. They have a Slime More. Interesting. It takes Cad Bane. So let's go ahead. Heal to kill that, I guess. Doesn't really matter. It's the kill. It's gonna move into the resources eventually. So we're gonna just pass. All right. Wow. We got all three Lukes. We're gonna have to resource one because we need to play Owen plus Cassian into a blast. So let's see here. But yeah, I don't like this as much as our current Luke because, like, I don't know, it locks you into playing red, yellow hero, which normally is a very aggressive deck. But I guess it's a pretty. I mean, you might be able to get that 5 damage every time. It's actually pretty good if you get 5. It's actually could be better in some cases, right? Because the stats are bigger, 6-7 versus 9-7. You don't get the restore, but he's like, I love this art. You know, I'm gonna try to get this prestige. So, expecting a blast here. It'd be silly of them not have a blast. I guess I only have a 3 and a 1, so maybe they don't need a blast. But, yep, there's the blast. You can still flip actually, and. So we're gonna go ahead and play the Owen out first. That way if he flips, we can then shrink it down with, okay, he doesn't flip. We'll do the Cassian. Maybe I should have played the Luke there. Oh no, I should have played the Luke. We have to keep the Entrenched now for the first crate. Oh man, I should have played the Luke. And he takes the Owen Lars, I guess. Let's just slam the crate, I guess. Force him to not be able to play. Yeah. So give him a 21. We're out of crates now, unfortunately. So this is gonna be tough. But alright, now we have Kiadi post Poe this turn. We have the Entrenched for the first Avenger. I forgot he still has the freaking flip. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. But yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Let's see if he kills my Cassian. Then I get to slam the Luke. Yeah, folks, this is going to be an annoying game for sure. Did not expect like a hard control variant initially, so... oh, and I get the 6 to base with Luke here. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Thank you for letting me get that swing off. But I guess you get an Avenger, but then I can throw down Poe. Let's play the Kiadi. And then slam the Poe. Walks into another blast, I guess, but uses a lot of the removal, so Timely Vader is a bit annoying, but I have to claim if I slam this Poe. I have to claim if I slam the Poe. I can't play that Itinerant. I think I actually just play... Did I play the Luke out? I think so. I need to kill that Vader so I can start playing Itinerant, which is going to push damage to base. Oh, Bo-Katan's going to go a little crazy here with the Owen. Let's see here. But then... Let's see what they do. I don't want to walk the bow into a power. So if he attacks in, the bow will clear his board. But I probably played the Owen first. Oh no, Yoda against hard control seems awful, Sage. I'm sorry to hear that. There is... Okay, we just go ahead and go slam the bow, and maybe he claims. And then we play the Owen to protect us from power. And we have exactly the Owen to protect us there. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Could also cheated out the bow and done the entrench, but kind of like this. Rivals fall there is a little annoying. I think we just entrench. We're slam the Poe first, I think. No, he still has the leader up. That is annoying. Yeah, it's fine. We're probably gonna play Itinerant. Okay, gonna heal and mill 6 probably. Lost Ogdo, Marin, Kiadi, Entrench, Cassian, Force Lightning. Okay. I think we slam the Poe. Now he kills it with his Chancellor Palp. We slam Itinerant. So we have a lot of gas. Only 7 cards left in deck, but only 4 cards in Chancellor Palp's hand, and just claims initiative. I think we're just gonna go ahead and play it out anyway. We have finally got another Anakin with the double proc online. We can't really resource any cards here just because we need all the cards in hand to like possibly kill him with 11 health left. He's played 2 Vigilances. It's gonna have a third. Really interesting deck. Like, I don't know if it's built hard control. Maybe they just only drew their hard control stuff, but definitely not built. It's definitely more hard control than any other plot patine I've played against. So this is an interesting one. The condemn there. But I just I take the damage to base and I get the force for sure. And then there's a walker, not time lead, so we get to just how much do I need? I need 5. I need 8 resources to kill that walker. Probably just kill the Palpatine though. Honestly, with the Force Lightning. 4. I need 7 resources. I'll have 3 up. I can play the Kiadi. Let's do that. I want to get that off the board. Even though it doesn't heal like the walker can, this way I can still play the Kiadi. Let's go ahead and get the R heal. Actually, wait. I should not draw here. It's fine. I got a little autopiloted there. Should not have drawn because of freaking mill damage, but that was my mistake, folks. We'll see. We're just gonna be slamming cards down. We'll see, folks. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Now I'm gonna die in a couple more. Like I sped up my clock by a turn. Autopiloted. Could have done the undo, but like I saw the card draw, so I feel like it'd be poor taste to undo. Snoke there is fine. We get to fell the walker now, and then Anakin down the Snoke. So this is totally fine. He's down to 4 cards left. So our Poe's just been chilling there. He's very condemned, but only 4 cards in hand. He goes to no glory. So we get our Anakin now, and we get to restore. We got the Owens doing a lot of restore here, right? We have 10 units in hand, and we need to do 10 damage, folks. We get a damage per unit. That's what we need. But I think we just slam the Poe first, and then Itinerant Warrior and Yaddle is my plan here. So claims initiative. I think we just play 1 more unit then. Play the Itinerant. No, we gotta play 3 out. We're gonna die soon. We're gonna walk into the blast, but we have 2 units we can play this turn after the blast. He's almost tapped out. We need the restore to not die to the 10 damage plus the 6 damage we're gonna take from drawing. The real tight match. Restock doesn't really do a difference here. right? Like they're not at a mill yet, so this doesn't really do anything. It just puts it on the bottom of their deck. So we got lethal next turn. If he has a blast, he has to blast. We lost our other Cassians. If we saw that last crate, if it wasn't for that, I think I was to play the Poe, and then no, because he has timely Vader. I think we play out something that can kill. I think we play out one more card because of timely Vader. And force the blast, and we have the Anakin. Doesn't really matter. We put this on. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because Anakin now can kill the Devastator if he does timely Vader or doesn't have blast. I mean, we only seen one blast, so he's got to have it, right? But we'll see, folks. We'll see. It's coming down right to the wire. This is game one. It's taking us like what 15 minutes for this game one. Concedes and just left the game. GG. All right. That was great, folks. You know what? I think we might end there. We'll just we're gonna do a good 9 and 10. Give ourselves an asterisk. We'll do 9 asterisk because we had 2 people leave the best of 3 after game 1. So let's do some quick math. That's half a game. Let's say it's half a game for them leaving, and then there's an extra, end up at 10-10 basically. I'm just joking around, but I think with that, I think we'll call it a day. Wasn't the best day results wise, but you know, looking at our list, we learned a lot. I think direct hit is not it. I mean, I only tried it for a couple games, obviously, but it just the feel wasn't great. We don't really need it for Piet. Let's Call It War wasn't amazing, but it was great. It helped us win that Sabine matchup. And otherwise, I like the one Namek main. I think might be staying because he seems like he can be better than Cassian, but not having to disclose. We'll see. I'll think about it. By the way, I freed up that sideboard slot. I'm liking the list right now. I'm still feeling good. I would go to Mesa tomorrow and be like, still be fine and be confident in my ability to do well. So we'll see. But that's been it for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I've been alexkrez. A couple quick plugs. We got our free Discord down below if you're not already in there. We've got a free online tournament every Sunday night. We've been running it now for like 6 weeks. And I started doing some coaching as like full-time gigs. If you're interested in coaching about Han2 Blue or anything else in general with the game, reach out to me on Discord at alexkrez. But that's it. With that, I will stop plugging, and thanks for being here and thanks for hanging out. Again, despite the tilt and the blast, it was a great day. Great day to play Star Wars Unlimited. Yeah, Derek, I see Derek. You chimed in with the Dynamics main. So thanks everyone. Hope you all have a great day. Ending 2 minutes early, but I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Maybe with a couple tweaks. We'll see. Maybe we'll try out get a couple other cards on my list to try. Let me know in our Han2 Blue thread on Discord if you want to have a suggestion for what to try. Like someone was saying coronets, maybe that'd be a thing to try out. But we'll see. So thanks again, and everyone, hope you all take care and have a good day.